friendship will remain. And that's why I've come to tell Victor today. We may have made our mistakes. We are all human. It's not true. We are all human. But friendship is very, very key. When I was appointed as a minister, Victor led a team to come and congratulate me in Abuja. That shows that it doesn't matter because I'm not his party. He said you're a Rivers man. He said you're a cabinet person. We must give you support. And that is what I have always been preaching. That it doesn't matter where you belong to. What's important is the interest of people of Rivers State. So I'm happy. There's no politician. If you want to be a successful politician, then know that people will hate you. Not people. Greedy ones will not like you. They'll be envious of you. Nobody has done well in politics without enemies. Is that not correct? Mention one person that's a successful politician today without enemies. Mention. If you don't want to be hated, don't do well. If you want to be hated, do well. But those who are hating you are minority few. But those who love you, they are in a majority. And that is the people who are here in the village. I am proud as a Rivers man. When I was governor, Nigeria heard about Rivers State. When I was governor, Nigeria heard about what? Rivers State. If you don't agree, I don't go agree. If you don't give what belongs to us, you don't go walk. Not be so. And that is what I've always preached. Whether Nigeria likes it or not, they must listen to the voice of Rivers State. So nobody should be afraid. Nobody should be afraid. I have no regret when I stood by with my colleagues and friends that this is the period the presidency must go to the south. There was nothing I was not offered. I said no. Yendeba. Now that you have taken, let these other people take. And I have no regret. Turn by turn. I understand for it. I have no regret at all. And that's why I will continue to support the government of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. So, today as I'm going back home, I'm going with a person satisfied that my friend is back. That I'm back to my friend. This visit I came today will cause a lot of trouble. Are you aware? Maybe you don't know. Do you know this visit I came today there's a lot of trouble? Some people will start visit now. Just watch what will happen for tomorrow. People will start visit now. Follow who know road, not be so. Follow who know road. If he didn't dare, he didn't dare. I know, sir, I know road now. You know, sir, I know road. Chiefs, I don't know, sir, I know road. Women, I don't know, sir, I know road. The youth, I don't know road. What did they talk now? Fucking. Who them be? How many them they? Well, we're not going to win then. Time will come. Don't worry. We have not started. Time will come. So, Victor, I thank you. I thank the leadership, KK, Paco, and all of you, the Deputy Speaker, all of you, the Secretary of the APC in the state, the PDP leaders and the APC leaders in Gokana. How you teamed up to honor me, to receive me in my friend's house. I want to thank all of you. I was looking for where to get cow to do barbecue today. You see how God works? I never knew that I would get a cow. God is God, though. God is what? God. When I looked at it, I asked when I can't do there. They say can't do. Matter don't free this free now. Now barbecue, Prof. I'm not inviting you to join me for a barbecue. I'll invite you another day. So continue to support Victor. Let him continue to be relevant in the politics of Nigeria. Marco, KK, Leslie, the Deputy Speaker, all of them who mean well for all of you. Continue to support him. Marin Piggy, Dumnale Deko, all of them. They have, for the first time in the history, Ogoriman is the chairman of Works in the Senate. It is not given to, hey, no minority party can be chairman of Works, but they gave it to him. When Mr. President was forming the board of NDDC, I was privileged to be told. I was privileged. And I said, sir, there's a need for the government to be in that board. That's a need. Today I'm happy. Leader Mite is a member of the NNPC. All you require to do, give him support. You will achieve what you want to achieve. Let nobody do community problem. When you do that, you will lose development. But when you support, you see that development will come to your place. It doesn't matter who. What's important is an Ogoni man. What's important, he means well for the Ogoni people. That's what's important. Why we have been backward is people come and divide us, tell you all kinds of stories. Say no, we'll be together to work for the development of the people of Ogoni. You see why it's good to come from the village? See land. I was telling Victor, come to Port Harcourt and come and get this kind of land to be there. When I say village, I say no. See, look at. Who will allow you this kind of land in the city? You pay hell, and that shows. I'm so happy that you made something possible where we can gather. That showed you were part for this politics. That showed you learned a lot, even though you took what you learned to another area instead of following me. But we're all together working for Mr. President. I will continue to do that. So I thank all of you.
All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We are back here again. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. Thank you so much for joining us again today, Sunday, 7th January 2023. I appreciate every one of you, my people. How on our day today? All right. As you can see, that is all the videos we have for you guys today, but we have a couple of articles to present for you guys. Then we take it from there, but I'd like to quickly recognize one or two persons verbally again. Started with Mother of All Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks very much for everything. Owabo Felix, good evening to you. Lady Eugenia, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Jeko Obedient, I can see you. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Peter Negbe. Thank you, Amakash Fojebe. Thank you very much, Madam. Appreciate you. Amaka E, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Then we have Angolo Emmanuel Chooks winning. Igbinomba, thanks for joining us. Abo Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Love God is my strength. Thank you very much, Madam. I appreciate you. MOP TV, thanks for joining us. Patrick Lee, thank you. Good evening to every one of you. Evie Jack, thank you. Now God will bless you, my people. Fat Jacka and many others right there. Madaluk, thank you very much. Good evening to you, man. Thanks for joining us. Then we have Mary James as well. Lucy Eno, thank you. Now God will bless you, my people. All right. I would like to present these articles for you guys, but I'm going to post out a link now for those of you that want to join us today. You know, if we can finish on time today, I will be very, very happy. To be honest, I'll be very, very happy. So now we be late comer. It's better you come in now, putting your voice out there, you know, because yeah, just coming on time, to be honest. A link I've been posted. Click on it, join us, and let's talk about the things that's affecting you and I. As you all can see right there, autumn, we will support Tinubu in 2027. When I tell you, I say all these politicians, they are the same thing, sometimes it could be like say person here they talk, say because we get personal issue with them or we hate them. No, I don't hate anybody, I'm only clamoring for a better leader that will give me a better country. That's all. This is the same autumn who always, quote Bible verses and all that. You guys remember, right? Quoting Bible verses, saying that this is that and all that. Peter Obi is the best. So what happened now? What's the switch for? What's the switch for? So these are one of the things that we talk about all the time. But meanwhile, Wike is the continuous threat to the governor of River State, saying we will know who is in charge when the time comes. That one are direct threats, to the city governor, letting him know that, okay, since you say you're stubborn, at the end of the day, we will know who is who. Okay, I already have Madam Luke here with me already. That's fine. Thank you very much, Madam, for joining us. So yes, my people, on that particular one. But meanwhile, I have a couple of articles to quickly present to you guys that might choke a couple of you right here as well. I can see Madam Rita is also with us already. Thank you, Madam Rita. I can see you already. Thank you. So Madam Rita, thank you. All right. Let's move on, my people. Let me quickly take this. So anybody that comes in right now, I'll accept you later on.
Sorry, Mr. Elvis. Happy Sunday.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you.
Sorry, I can't hear you. You know what? I like to step out and come back again. I think something's wrong with my audio.
Can you hear me? Okay, Madam Rita cannot hear me. Okay, that's fine. You can go or come back again. Okay, let me take it from here, my people, please, because we have a couple of things to present for you. But the first one, I'll be this one, which one we may not can understand, saying that pressure on Peter Obi to run as the vice, to Atiku in 2027. This particular one, how they talk, say pressure, the doctor for Peter Obi, but this so me, I don't understand, though, to be honest. But meanwhile, I will allow people make on a talk. Madam Rita, can you hear me now? Okay, I think you can.
I can.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Thank you. Yeah. You all can see right there, Peter Obi under pressure to run as the vice president alongside with Atiku in 2027. Now, Abati, I report this one. So I'll say more put on for there. Ruben Abati reported this, pressure on Peter Obi to run as the vice to Atiku in 2027. So I'd like us to just take a few steps on this. There is a mounting pressure on Peter Obi to dump his presidential ambition and run as vice presidential candidate to former vice president Atiku Abubakar in 2027. Obi was the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP in the 2023 general election, where he was placed third in the result announced by the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. Obi is being lured to contest in a joint ticket with Atiku on the platform of the People Democratic Party in the 2027 presidential election, according to a notable member of the PDP, Ushe Rochas, who is the vanguard of mobilizing for Atiku towards 2027, unquote, there is time and process for everything. He should know that and should stop running faster than himself. Rochas declared Ushe Rochas, okay, this is the only way that I can give Peter Obi my brother. I hope this message gets to him. There is time and process for everything. He should know that and should stop running faster than himself. Some stakeholders in the polity perceived Atiku Obi joint ticket as a coming tsunami. All right. I'm not sure what is going on right there, to be honest. But meanwhile, I'd like us to take this one quickly. The Seruba Abati posted this one, which I'm not going to read more. The headline is fine on this. Better Edu should resign for betraying Nigerians' confidence. Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, now he talked that one. So for that one, for that Peter Obi own, Ibiasi ghetto, my people. But meanwhile, I would like to move on because a lot of people already reacted to this. Say there are so many rumors going on social media. We are not too sure which one is fact or not. But in every element of, information like this, sometimes, you never know, there might be a little bit of fact in there. But I'm not saying it's a fact, but as we see them, who report them, and so they carry and call the give on for here, my people. So I have another article that I would like to quickly take here for you guys. Please help us to press on the like button and let's do this together. I bet make una take pen and paper, make una the bullet point everything why they present right now because all of them is very, very important. But meanwhile, this one is coming from address Plateau massacre within 21 days or Nigerians take action. Prophet Issa Buba task Tinubu. All right. Prophet Issa El Buba, the leader of El Buba Outreach Ministry International, has issued a stern warning to Chief Bola Tinubu. He has demanded that Tinubu take decisive action against the ceaseless terrorist attack in Plateau State within 21 days period, or the citizens will take matters into their own hands. This declaration was made during a protest staged by the infuriated residents of Plateau who have recently taken to the streets en masse to voice their outrage over the president's act of terrorism plaguing their region. It's worth noting that parallel facts previously reported on the Christmas Eve attack on the resulted loss of over 140. So I'll leave that right there. The headline here is just enough for us to move on with. Okay, let me quickly move on to another one here, because these articles are more important than even the video that I played, because there's a couple of articles here that we need to take seriously. But make una do una part, make una help us press on the like as we they go, my people. And God bless you now. But meanwhile, we have Governor, the former Governor Autumn here. Let me put this on so that we can take this one quickly. Okay, this is Governor Autumn here. I said they call her governor. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, we have nowhere to go. Autumn says PDP G5 will support Tinubu in 2027. Okay, Autumn made this known on Sunday at a luncheon hosted by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory FCT Nyesom Wike in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital. Wike, an ex-governor of Rivers State, donned a black shirt and a bottle-colored jacket and was flanked by Autumn and another G5 members, Ifeanyi Ogwanyi Enugu. The G5, a group of 5 then governors within the PDP, rejected Atiku Abubakar as the party's presidential candidate before the 2023 poll last February. Okay, I don't want to take much on this as well. Okay, more your take with you, Autumn talk. Autumn said, unquote, if we work to ensure Bola Ahmed Tinubu succeed, there will be tomorrow for another to even contest the election at all. Our leader, Nyesom Wike, has already made a declaration that in 2027, we are supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's it. So I'm going to leave that right there. I'm just going to leave, in case you want to read more on Channels Television, I carry this one. So let's move on, my people. Let's quickly move on. That is, let's say, while I know they finish. Okay, meanwhile, I have another one for you guys here. We don't take on Wike already. Okay, this one, now another one again, where it still shocked me, but it's good to bring it here, based on what we report here is fair. This one, Peter Obi, Labour Party. So this Labour Party of a thing, there are plenty, So Labour Party chieftain demands Peter Obi's accountability for 2023 presidential campaign funds. All right. Faduri Joseph, a prominent figure within the Labour Party, has raised concerns over the transparency of funds utilized during the 2023 presidential election, directing his inquiries to the party's presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi. In an open letter conveyed through his media director, Reverend Emmanuel Olurumagba, Joseph emphasized the paramount importance of accountability in the aftermath of the election. Joseph highlighted the necessity for a comprehensive account for the financial support received from both domestic sources and Nigerians in the diaspora. He urged the party and Peter Obi specifically to release a detailed report on the funds channeled and expended during the campaign, shedding light on the current financial status and any plans for the future. Okay, I'm going to stop that right there as well. All this one I just headline what they give you now. So you can go read more, when you want, from all the sources where I'm bringing them from. All right. So let's take it from here, my people. Help us to press on that like button. It's very, very important. And let's continue to do this together. But meanwhile, another one is here, but INEC chairman should apologize to Nigeria over 2023 election fraud. So this one is also going on right there, but I don't just want to put on the screen, because there's a lot for me to do here. I'm trying to see the one I can, the most important one. Obviously, we know say this man not going to ever apologize to anybody. So, now them they rule, now they power. So, what else again do I have for you guys? Okay, yes, I have another important one here, which is this one. Let me bring this on screen. One moment. Let me quickly do this. Bear with me, my people. We are almost there. Do your part. I'm doing my part right now. You do your part as well. Okay, 23%. Okay, I got it. There you go. Okay, as you can see that one right there. This one is coming from, he said, breaking 2023 presidential election, Labour Party won Rivers in landslide victory. We wrote result for PDP. Confession have started. See, this normally in a country that works, this man should be arrested. But they take things for, just for fun or joke in Nigeria. Coming out now to say that, oh, you ring Peter Obi out, or what are you talking about? I don't want to read this, it's right there. So the headline is fine. But I think I have his video. Let me see. I don't know if that's his video, because I have another video right here that I need to present for you guys quickly as well. Please bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm really, really multitasking right now. I think I saw a video earlier on, which I think, yeah, that is the man. Yeah, I got the video. Okay, let me see if I can bring this on screen. Okay, there you go. Let me put this right there. Where are you? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's take this. So now pay back. So now pay back. Make I tell her nothing they happen. You don't fear anybody. If matters are there, will say we are not going to tell the election. I will write the result. Because Labour Party will all the rest. We don't get in there. You know the okay. What is this? Okay, that's the video right there saying that in the election, I will write the results against Peter Obi to favor PDP, while we still get another one the other time saying that now they write the result against Peter Obi to favor Tinubu. So a lot of things affected during that, affected Mr. Peter Obi's presidential race during that time. But meanwhile, I bring video coming for that one. I bring article as well. So which one again? I guess okay. There, that is all. That is all I have for you. I've done my part. Thank God, I've done my part. But meanwhile, I would like you all to see this. Until we separate looters from hard-working Nigerians, the next generation of youth will think looting is a career. Now, Sam, I don't know whether it makes sense to now, but I say I carry on come. Until we separate looters from hard-working Nigerians, the next generation of youth will think looting is a career. The same way many youth right now in Nigeria already think saying Yahoo Yahoo na career. Let's move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I only have 2 people right here with us. Immediately they finish the submission, I'll end the broadcast. Unfortunately. Yes, we're going to take it like that. It's weekend, but let's see if more people want to join. You still have the opportunity. The links have been posted earlier on. Well, let me start with Mother Luke. Mother Luke is the first person on the panel today, followed by Mother Rita. Mother Luke, thank you very much. We only have 2 women in the panel today. Where are the men? Thank you, Mother Luke, for joining us today. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Good evening. The men are rejoicing and giving money to that woman that wakes up at 5:30 every morning to cook for her husband. Good evening, good afternoon, Niger watchers, my honorable commentators, and my big sister, little sister, Rita Adams. It's just 2 of us today, so let's take it home. Oh boy, you gave us a whole lot to chew on today, Master Heavy. So can you imagine somebody, the first one, those people that came in there, they're saying that actually wishing for Buhari is better than, oh my God. You know what? I don't know who cost us, so I don't know which kind of cost this one is. That they don't understand.
To be honest, everything I presented today, the one that is shocking me more, that shocked me more, is the pressure on that on top of Peter Obi.
I'm coming to that.
All right.
But I wanted
Go
to see
ahead anyway.
those people that keep saying that Buhari. There's no difference between Buhari's government and AP's and Tinubu's government. So I don't know why people are wishing for the same. If it were a different party now, I would have understood. I don't know why they're thinking Buhari is better than Tinubu. When meanwhile, what the template Tinubu is working on now is what Buhari left for him. Anyway, let me leave that alone. Wike, yes, he's right. We will know who is in charge when that time comes. He has proved it once, and he will prove it again. Moving on down the line, Atiku. You know, unfortunately, Obi is caught between a rock and a hard place right now. There are too many forces working against not only him as a presidential candidate, but also the Labour Party where he stands from. Now, I have always been an Atiku person in the absence of nothing good, because I was of the belief that anything is better than APC. Yes, Atiku went to APC and then came back to PDP, and many people have crossed parties. Like Kenneth Okoko says, there's nothing wrong with crossing parties, but it is what you use, your aim, and what you choose to achieve while you are crossing and doing all that. Are you going to a better place, or are you joining the thieves to endanger Nigeria and Nigerians the more? That's the question everybody should ask themselves where they're jumping from party to party. And now you need to remember that the very limited parties that can carry people along in Nigeria. Shawore, no way. Kwakwanso, no way. So right now, the only chance we had was when Peter Obi joined Labour Party, and he clearly won. He clearly won. That was a chance Nigeria lost. And why did they lose? Because you have a drug baron who has worked for 20 years at this state capture. He has worked for over 20 years for this state capture. So having said that, Atiku Obi, I don't really care. Yes, they did it. They did win the majority of the votes at 66% with the last election. But was that a problem? How do they plan to deal with Mahmoud Yakub? Till today, there is no upload of IREV on the portal. So they're telling us it's not important. So they're going to write results and then give to Nigerian people again in 2027. That's what we need to deal with. I mean, I don't care if Obi joins. One thing is certain though, Obi running under Labour Party again, he's going to fail. I'm just going to say that right off the bat now, because the zeal, the enthusiasm, the obedience had, they cannot repeat it in Labour Party. And especially as we know that Labour Party has been infiltrated by a lot of ne'er-do-wells and a lot of two-faced people. That Labour Party is tainted. It's tainted. So Obi has two choices. Start another party, which is capital intensive, and it's just going to be another, problem, or align with the disgruntled parties that are calling for coalition. And then they need to now think about who's going to be the presidential candidate and who's going to be the vice president. In my opinion, I think it's a good idea. Because the way Obi is standing right now, Atiku, that is the only way Obi can become president. When he clinches that, power structure, then he will know what to do with it. Atiku always meant well for Nigeria, despite the fact that he has some religious hang-ups, not supporting Deborah and everything. I would prefer 100 Atikus every day, any day, compared to Tinubu. But is it right for Obi to align with Atiku? Now, my people, you tell me, what choice does Obi have? I mean, what choice does he have? The way things are now, he will need the backing of the North. He had the backing of the North, he had the backing of the Southeast, he had the backing of the Southwest. And what happened? How are we going to fight with Mahmoud and INEC and the thugs Wike are putting in place? People like Wike are putting in place. INEC chairman is not apologizing. About that last one that they wrote the results of PDP, you know what? Good. Now the confessions are coming in. Like you said, in a normal country, these people were going to jail, but it was captured in broad daylight. Nothing happened. So what actually happened, that PDP gave the state to Fubara and Wike gave the state to Tinubu. So PDP and APC are now one right now. So if Obi decides to go in there, is it a trap? So this is very complicated. This is very, 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 very complicated. So yeah, on the last note, separating the, the looters from the hardworking Nigerians, that's going to be a hard one to do, because all your parastatals are looters. Your military, your police, you just name it. Your ministers, just name every corner of Nigeria. So people are still asking if we still have a state capture. No, we have a national capture, not even a state. And to wrestle the power from this Tinubu that has sunk his teeth into this bone of Nigeria, that's going to be hard. So my question now, is he going to rewrite his WAEC, or what kind of certificate is he going to present for 2027? I hope he has gone back to school, so that way he can produce a credible certificate for WAEC or something while he's at it. And I bet you that's going to be the next thing that's going to happen. All of a sudden, an authentic result is going to come out, and he will present it to INEC, and that will make him legitimate. My people, it's a long road, but we'll get there. I yield.
Thank you, Mother Luke. Thank you very much. Okay. Hey, wahala. Swala wahala. Hey. Anyway, I want you all to give your submission before me I go talk later. Most especially for that pressure saying Peter Obi can run as a vice. Hey, God. Be as it gets. But meanwhile, let's move on. Let me take some calls before I come to my moderator. Hello. Thank you very much for calling in. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I'm calling from Turkey.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
This
Talk to us.
This first woman I just called, the woman just made my day. He just said nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. She just made my day. She just said nothing but the truth. there's you see, I watched one video the other day at the Arab Bay and Apapa. They said 2027 they are going to destabilize the party for Obi. This woman just said the truth. Obi under the party 2027, they cannot go anywhere. And to form another party will take more time and capital intensive. To me, personally, personal opinion, I don't know if I'm right or I'm wrong. I will advise Obi to go with Atiku.
May become a vice. May become vice.
I said I will be. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just in my personal opinion.
Okay, your opinion. Okay.
Yeah, personal opinion. I will advise Obi. That is the only way. You see, this woman just elaborate everything, and that's the truth. Because if they should go individually, everything will still win.
All
right. If they should go individually, everything will still win. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That woman, the first one you just made my day. God bless her. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me pick another call quickly. We have Gingerbread Man with us. Okay, I lost you, Gingerbread Man. Mr. Shimizi, thanks for calling in, sir. Please talk to us. You have two minutes. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody right there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what you presented, you see, I think Wike is a gullible Nigeria. He just look at the way he's brainwashing people over there. I'm just, every time I see Wike talking, I'm not happy. Let me tell you, Wike is just wash man. He just washing people, washing their hair. What are you telling them? He said, hey, everything is over, election is over, but you're there indirectly campaigning, campaigning for your 2027, which is you're telling people, and they are clapping for you. See, Nigeria will never get it right. So for all these so-called rulers, I don't call leaders, so-called rulers, when they are doing wrong and you're hungry, they come out and you say clapping for them. On what purpose? You're hungry, you're buying fuel high price, you're getting everything, the food is high, and they will come out and you're clapping for them. He will say something, you clap. Come on, Nigeria should wake up. This is not right. I don't see, there's something indirectly saying social media, he talking about Obi's followers, obedience. So Wike should go and sit down. Okay. I hate him. He should go and sit down.
All right, sir. We don't use those hate here, sir. Those are too strong. We don't use those words here.
Okay, sorry. Because of the way he does things. He was as if he is with Peter Obi during the campaign. Then what did he do after that? All these people coming out, telling you Obi won, Obi did this. Where we are there? All this while, where we are there, do they come out and say, oh, we need to protest, this is not right? Now they come, medicine, I call it medicine after death. Medicine after death. We can never go out, going on that line. When something happens, come out and say the way it is. Not aftermath. You come out and be rubbishing, saying something. Why? I won't take that information. Anybody.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. No. You already 3 minutes. We work with time, sir. Please. We work with time. Okay, quickly. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Okay. So they're asking them what Trumbu did so far. I don't see a reason why people will say, oh, he's going to work, he's going to do this. You're verifying 1999. And here, how many years ago? Is it not 30 years ago? How many years ago? You see saying this one going to do something? Is he saying does he see have that brain or that power to move the way he moved last 30 years? People should wake up from their sleep, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Let me pick another. Hello. Thank you, Madam. Love God, my strength. Good evening to you, Madam. Please talk to us.
panel, and good evening everyone on the comment section. Good evening for every one of us on the panel, comment section, Mommy Diaspora, good evening. Thank you. I'll quickly go. I'll quickly speak about Peter Obi joining Atiku as a vice president. I disagree with it totally. That is an insult on a man who pulled so much crowd during the last election, 2023. Is Obi not a Nigeria? Is Obi a foreigner in Nigeria that for him to be a president, he has to join another person from the north? The north are not special than any other person. We are all Nigerians. We have the right to come out and contest as a president of Nigeria. So for whoever is thinking that unless Obi join Atiku, Igbo people cannot be president, that is an insult on the kind of principle, Mr. Obi, that we have. Mr. Peter Obi, without Atiku, he can be a president in Nigeria. Obi does not need anybody to hold him by the hand and join him together with somebody inside their brother before he can be president. So for me, that is really, really an insult on the person of Obi, for the kind of person that we see and everybody supported him. So I'm against it. He cannot be a president. If he still want to contest in 2027, he should come out and stand with Mr. The man from the north, what is our vice president. We should come and contest. Yes, thank you. And we will join him.
Thank you.
Number two, let me quick, I'm rushing. Number two, I want to speak on Mr. Atom, the former governor of Plateau State. I'm not surprised at him.
No, it was not Plateau.
Benue State.
Benue State, yes.
Thank you. Every time he comes out, only one word he knows in the Bible. God cannot give you anything unless he comes from heaven. Why is he doing this? He's doing this because he knows what he did after he left office. Allegedly, he stole a lot of cars and he hid it, and they caught him. So he's doing everything so that he will not be taken to prison. So that's why he's coming out to say they are supporting Tulumbu. He talks with two mouths. Today we say this, tomorrow he will say this. I don't even respect him because he does not respect himself. And to Wike, number three, Wike, I look at him as a man that is looking for people to approve of who he is. I want to tell him he should go and sit down. He stole our vote in Port Harcourt, and we know that. And someone has come out to prove it, and we don't even need it to say it because he has told us now that they stole everything from the Labour Party. It does not make any difference. When we
thank you, madam.
And speak the truth,
thank you.
Did not. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. God bless you. All right. We have. Hello, Madam Origin.
Hello.
We're listening to your TV here. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Good evening to you, madam. Thanks for joining us.
Move backward.
Right.
I know everyone. Oh, happy Sunday, everyone. It's a great day. We refuse to, give up. Okay, I was listening to Wiki and I'm like, oh, shake it is. This man, he has guts. He has, he has guts. He has, no wonder they say the people that are criminals and people that, before I run my mouth, I beg, I greet everybody. Mr. Niger Watch, I greet you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless
you.
Madam Rita, God bless you. Madam Luke, God bless you. You are becoming a first and keep it up. When you are awake, you stay awake. That's what I tell everybody. And I'm here for the very few, the proud, the few, the faithful, the ones that are going to get Niger people out of this quagmire. Thank you, all our panelists. I appreciate everyone that comes here. When you're tired, just remember Wike is still alive. Remember Tulumbu is still alive. So all the people that are causing us pain, they are still alive. So you can't give up. We'll keep pushing until we find solution. Now, let me say this, this issue, this Niger problem is not about, rulership or politics. When we need to begin to remove our minds from politics, is the stakeholder that was presented to us, but the people behind this are the people, the criminals that found a loophole in a weak and erroneous what did they call constitution?
Thank you, Madam Patricia. I can see you.
They sneaked in and they begin to plunge this nation, plunge the people. The other day, I had one of them, I felt nauseated when he was saying, 200 million Nigerians. And I knew what he was talking about. They are plunging our wealth. They have drained out all the resources. These people, their names are psychopaths, megalomaniacs, kleptomaniacs, and you add criminality on top of it. These are the people. When that man was saying he knows who he is, 200 million Nigerians, that is what they are using to go to where they are borrowing money. There is number. There is wealth.
Okay, Madam Noriji, please go straight to the topic because of time. What's your take on this? Peter Obi running on that Atiku in 2027.
It does not make sense. Mr. Peter Obi cannot and should not, because this is not about politics. This is about what he stood for. Is for the Nigerians that are hurting. What he is standing for is for well-meaning Nigerians. They are not well-meaning Nigerians. They are not party people. Well-meaning Nigerians are Nigerians that want good governance, that want this country to be corrected, all the errors. So going to in fact, it's an insult for us Nigerians, for them to call him to come and become what? Second to who? The question is second to who? Vice to who?
Okay.
It's just like, everything we stood for, standing against everything we stood for. So I don't buy that. And I go to politician Wike. What he was saying, and like I said, who they are. Just remove Wike's name and put Betta Edu's name there. All that she said and all that he said, Betta Edu can say the same thing. She can say, yeah, I brought this money. I gave this person. Whose money? People continue to steal and use it to brag because you are megalomaniacs and kleptomaniacs. That's what they do. And Nigerians should stop listening to them. They have nothing to offer the people except for themselves and their ego. I rest it there. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you, man. Thank you. Okay, guys, please bear with me. A lot of people calling in right now, so let me take 2 more calls, then I'm done. Madam Origin, were you trying to call back again? Okay, I just lost that. Okay, let me quickly return 1 or 2 calls back. Guys, press on the like button. It's very, very important for us. Let our voices go far. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year to you.
Mr. Nedawot.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir. Please talk to us.
Mr. Nedawot, Wike was saying something today. He was saying that he went to Lagos to attend the birthday of Chief of Staff. And it is so bad that people love him. Many people want to snap with him. Please, let me tell you, Wike, that you are deceiving yourself. Nobody loves you. Nobody loves you. Wike, you cannot become anything again in Nigeria. You cannot become you cannot contest any position in Nigeria again. They can only give you a minister. You can have the position of minister, but you can never contest anything.
Okay.
For president, like Wike, you can never win. Look, we in the north, we didn't like you. You can never come to north and campaign. We do not like you. They don't like you in Lagos. They only like you, Lagos. Because it's only Lagos that they want to. You said people love you. People want to snap with you. Please, we don't know.
Okay.
We don't deceive yourself. We don't love you. And at the same time again, the other person was saying that Peter Obi should join Atiku. Look, I'm for not. But I didn't like Atiku to contest. I can never say Obi should join Atiku. Obi, Atiku is not thinking of Nigeria. Obi is thinking of Nigeria, how to put Nigeria in better ways. Atiku is thinking of his pocket alone. Only his pocket. They are thinking of. Obi is thinking of Nigerians. Nigeria who are suffering. That's what he's thinking. How to fix Nigeria to betterment of all of us. So Atiku is not thinking that he can never be his vice president.
Okay.
He can never be his vice president. I am said that. He can never be this. At the same time, they were saying that River State, the rig election. Look, we are aware. We know it. We know that the rig was out.
Mm-hmm.
But God will judge them.
Thank you, sir.
The rig was out in River State. We know. Nobody need to tell us. We know about that one. God will judge them. That's all I know. God will judge them because the rig was out.
Okay,
and
sir.
We voted Bobby. So that's all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. All right. One more call, and then we are done with call. Mashallah, I'll call you back. Please speak on time. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Mashallah, are you there?
Yeah.
You are not talking.
Yeah. For Obi, left for me. Obi should not join PDP because he was there before. Why didn't they do all this before they let him go? Obi is the ticket that anybody would want to use to get to government. So Obi should just be on his own, stay with Labour Party or rearrange with Labour Party.
Okay.
Obi should not do a mistake. The next election is for the Igbos, and they want to take that ticket again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, callers, please. I'll get back to you guys again later on. Let me go to the panel. I appreciate every one of you. We have a full screen right now. I'll call on Madam Rita to talk to us now. After Madam Rita, then I'll go to Mr. Bob Chisco. Madam Rita, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yes, good evening. Good afternoon, Mr. Elvis. Happy Sunday. Happy first Sunday of the month, everyone. And Mami Jasper and Mr. Joseph Oji, we are still rooting for you. I hope you're feeling better. Mr. Chimeze that called, and then
yes,
love of God is my strength.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Oh, great. Awesome. Mr. Chimeze and Madam Love of God is my strength. Thank you very much for your submissions. And I greet my elder sister here, Madam Luke. Happy Sunday. And to all the great men in the panel and those in the comment section, God bless you all. Today is a great day. It's really a great day. And then I'm happy to be alive to witness this happening. Okay, I will start with Wike. When he made that statement and he said, we will know who is in charge when the time comes, right? He's referring to the oligarchs. He's referring to the caliphate because they are the ones who have taken over Nigeria. They are the ones making decisions for Nigeria. They are the ones who have placed all the people they need to place that they can control over the entire country. So that's why, in fact, as a matter of fact, they are controlling Wike. Wike knows the orgas that are controlling him, and he feels those orgas are bigger than him, and he feels the same orgas are bigger than Fubara. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce his name properly. That's the current governor of Rio State. That's why he made that statement. That's why. It's not like he has powers. Wike is a. I'm trying to look for the most. He's a Lilliput. I don't know. A pusillanimous goosh. I think he doesn't have any power. Wike is a toothless bulldog. All that backing he does, Wike has no power. He's frightened as you see him standing there. Wike is frightened about his political career. Wike is a pathological liar. He's a man of perdition. I don't even know why people. In fact, I know because you played it on this station and then we're listening to it on a normal day. I don't want to hear the likes of Wike or the apparition in Aso Rock. I don't listen to their speech. I don't listen to them because anything that comes out from their buccal cavity It's all lies. It's all deceit. It's demonic. It's even satanic to even be listening to the sound of their voice. I'm serious. It's satanic. There's a statement he also said. He said it's only greedy politicians that would hate you when you are in politics. Hello? Peter Obi haters. Those of you who are watching, or the secret supporters of Agbado, the apparition in Aso Rock. Did you hear that statement? I'm going to read it again. Wike said only greedy politicians will hate you when you are in politics because you are doing the right thing. My president, Peter Obi, is in politics. He's a politician as well as a trader, as he identifies himself as. Why all this hate from the apapas of this world, the Dele Alake, including the pusillanimous Gush that calls himself Wike? There's a plethora of them. Why did they hate Peter Obi? Why? Why did they hate his family? Why did they lie on him? Why are they attacking him? Why are they trying to spoil his credibility? Because he's doing the right thing. Governor Wike, thank you for that statement. Oh. If I want me, why am I even calling him governor safe? Wike, the toothless bulldog. I'm happy that you mentioned that comment because you actually referring to yourself. And if you say that you don't care what they say on social media, you are a pathological liar anyway. So we all know that you're lying. The people who are standing listening to that that thing that calls himself Wike, they are just there for the theatrics. They're just watching a movie. They are the ones who are clapping are just for the sake of it. You know, in fact, that crowd could even be rented just to make it seem my own people are supporting. Wike is trying so hard. He's so desperate. He's trying so hard to be relevant. He needs to continually come out, you know, for these kinds of gathering. He needs to call out channels and all these mainstream media to come out and hear him talk, because anybody who wants to be in politics and who wants to continually be known, for your name to be out there, you need to come out every day. You need to try to be controversial. You need to create that traffic. You need to continually come out and speak, even if you are lying, even if you don't make sense, and even if you look stupid, you want to see come out because you're desperate. That's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to gather momentum. Fubura, the governor of Wike, River State, I'm not in support of you because you are the same ilk with Wike. But however, let me give you one little advice. If you know that you want to put Wike in the tiny little box where he belongs to, you should come out continually as well. At least give them some little snippets of what Wike did. Even if you don't call names, you can call the powers that be or the former administration. Continually come on TV. You have the money. Call all the media. Let them come out every day. Cause that controversy. Let people be looking at Wike with one eye. So when he comes out, he looks like a chicken that has been poured water on. All his feather, all withered and weak. Wike is weak. Let me tell you, Wike is weak. He doesn't have any constituted authority right now. He's just an appointee. He's a very weak man. So he needs to desperately gather his momentum because he knows his political career is dead. So that's why it's coming out, and any smart person would know. People are standing there just for the game, for the movie, and then for Governor Autumn saying that Governor Autumn's statement is a reflection of what Wike said. It's a reflection. So, and I'm not surprised. We have been preaching it to people. Do not fight in their war. I remember this man that I really admire, Dele Farotimi, says he had a book actually. Do not fight. It's on if you want to buy it, it's you can go to Amazon, it's there. Do not fight in their war. It's there. These people are friends, they are associates. When one comes into governance, the other one wants to cover, and the only way for them not to be attacked or go against, because EFCC is the only tool right now, is for them to support them. You know, so what does that tell of the character of a man? What does that tell in fact, Ruben Abati, I just want to be quick. I have a lot to say. Ruben Abati, I don't know why he's so pressured. You know, he's so excited to put out that publication, you know, about, you know, Peter Obi being pressured to Atiku. Ruben Abati, enter house, I beg. What's this overzealousness to get that information out? We're not interested. We are Nigerians and not interested, Ruben Abati, about what you have to say. Please, leave Peter Obi alone. Leave him alone. As for Femi Falana, please, that one should enter. They should advise, see, with every fiber of my being, please, let that man to just enter house. Femi Falana, you are not judging Better Edu now. Please, I will listen to you, Femi Falana, SAN. When you start telling the entire world that the apparition in Aso Rock should resign. He should step down and should go and, in fact, he should take the lock and key to maybe Guantanamo Bay in the US, lock himself up so that he cannot be seen, because it's a disgrace to Nigerians. He has a false identity, false certificates. You didn't say nothing about that, Femi Falana, Mr. SAN. You did not say anything. So how dare you? On what authority or audacity do you have not to say Betta Edu should resign because she has been disloyal to Nigeria or something like that? You see that girl hair in your hair, Mr. Femi Falana? Just enjoy it and enter house, please. I'm respecting you because of your son. I'm trying because of your son who is speaking out, who has been speaking out during and after the election. Femi Falana, enter house. Nobody's going to listen to you. Start criticizing your brother, the apparition in Aso Rock. Then I will start to hear what you have to say about every other person who's a minister. Just enter house. Prophet Issa Buba, you know, it's the same thing people have said before. You know, people have given ultimatum 21 days, 10 days. If they don't act now, we're going to take. Listen, which weapon or which authority do you have? You know, Issa Buba. There's nothing. Listen, there's nothing that they would do after 21 days. They would do whatever they like and nothing will happen. So what Professor Buba is saying is just trying to encourage people to have strength, not to seem like they're weak. I think that's what that statement is, because a lot of other prophets and people, you know, of influence have made those kinds of comments in the past about all the things that have been happening in Nigeria. Nobody said anything. Nobody did anything. Now, you know, this so-called person talking about transparency of funds, Mr. Peter Obi should be transparent with the funds that have been donated. Listen, isn't that something that's supposed to be in-house? If you're digging it out, we all know that the likes of the Apapas and the Bambi of this world, Arab Bambi of this world, you know, and you that's coming out to say that, you see, they're just trying to discredit Peter Obi's name one way or the other. They're just desperate. But the light of God is shining on that man. So that's why whatever they say, it doesn't hold water. It's rubbish. It's going into thin air. It's just nonsense. APC is at work again. APC is that you know the aim is just to discredit Peter Obi, but it will never work. Now, lastly, the man that talks about AP1 landslide in Port Harcourt, that's old news, man. That's very dated. We all know that already. We all know that. So thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm still here. Thank you.
All right, Madam Rita.
Sorry, I forgot to say something. Maybe my next when is my turn again about Peter Obi being a running mate for this. I don't want to talk now. Maybe in my second segment I will talk. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Madam Iris Finance, I can see you in the building. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Thank you very much, Peggy Modi. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the support for this channel all the time. I appreciate you. Say good evening, Nigeria Watch. Thanks. Thank you. Even when you don't feel like it is for you to come out, may God continue to take you higher and higher in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. A big amen to that. May God bless you too, madam. I appreciate your encouragement always. Okay, I would like us to quickly move on now to Mr. Bob Chisco. Mr. Bob Chisco, sir, it's good to have you on the panel today. Good evening to you, sir. Please unmute yourself and talk to us in 8 minutes.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Elvis from here. I'm calling from Wisconsin.
Thank you, sir.
Good to be here again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
I greet you all, my colleagues in the panel over there, and our teaming listeners. Well. I was just shrugging my feet and laughing when I was listening to Wike. In fact, I call all these gimmicks from Wike, what I call it is simply a damage control. You know, Wike has found out that he has done a lot of damage to himself, to his reputation, and more to his political career. You know, he's now seeking relevance. Why is it that now almost every weekend Wike leaves Abuja for Port Harcourt to come for one ceremony or the other? You see, I align myself with the man who spoke from the north, who said that Wike went to Lagos and everybody was shrouded around him, to the extent that people were, are you the one who made the? Why is everybody all around you? And you see a man full of himself. I call him a bragger, a man who comes out to say, 90%, if there are 90% of people here, about 70 or 80% are in support of him. And the rest are just, you see what he called people, that he doesn't care for people who are on social media. This is a man who already finds out that he is drowning. Wike is drowning. Politically, Wike is drowned already. Wike has lost focus. Wike has no image to redeem again. Now, all of a sudden, I see Samuel or Tom, former governor of Benue State, surfacing again. I thought the G5 has evaporated. I don't know where he went to pick Wike and Buruburu that couldn't do anything in Enugu State after 8 years in office. After 8 years in office, you are running around a man who is bent on destroying his own party because of his own personal gain and selfishness. In fact, the power play in Rivers State, I believe that Wike by now have found out that the man you put in power is a no-nonsense man. Fubara has proven to be a man that you cannot put in his pocket. Yes, Fubara has his own weakness because he has not come out fully to stamp his feet on ground. Fubara should wake up and take the bull by a horn and man the leadership of his state. My happiness is that he has his people behind him. And believe you me, when you have your people completely behind you, forget about the rest. You see, we all saw what happened in Edo State. Edo State is a case study for me. When I saw what Oshemole did in Edo State, a man who finished his first term, you said you don't want him to contest for second tenure because he fell out with you in one area or the other, and you brought Eze Yamu. But those state people, being who they are, stood firm, telling Oshemole that Edo no be Lagos. Until today, that acronym has continued to ring bell. That is one thing I love with my brothers and sisters of Edo State. You see, these are the people that they cannot see you push the man they love. Even yes, the people, most of them didn't like the leadership style of Obaseki, but because of what they saw Oshemole doing to this man, they all rallied behind him and made him the governor. Believe you me, I believe that is what is going to replicate in Rivers State. All Fubara needed to do is to give his people leadership, to put his people on the limelight, to provide dividends of democracy to his people. Then, second tenure, believe you me, Wike cannot stop him. All this gragra you're seeing Wike doing, whatever anything he comes out to call media people to come and cover him, he does this. When I woke up this morning, I tuned on my TV. I saw it was a live coverage from TVC. I didn't stay there 2 minutes. I had to turn off my TV because I don't like watching anything Wike. I watched it now because you just played it here, and we all saw the emptiness of a man that is already drowning, and he's, I don't know what to say about that man, but that man should think twice. You saying Tinubu 2027? Well, Nigerians will be there to watch. Nigerians will be there to see if Tinubu will prove himself. Right now, nobody believes in Tinubu because Tinubu is not our president. And when you came on stage through the back door, no one expects any good thing from you. Look at the dollar today, over 1,200. And you tell me, with all these your bad leadership styles, with all these things you are doing, that Nigerians will come and vote you back in 2027. Yes, people are saying he's coming back 2027 because they know what they're going to do. They're already planning. You have not done anything for the past 7 years you've been in office, and you're already planning on how to rig the election of 2027. I want to believe it's going to be a do or die affair. Nigerians who kept quiet and we were robbed under rain and sun. Let us see if such a thing is going to happen again. Because with the aid and help of INEC, Maburi Yakubu, Festus Okoya, and all the rest of them, who have all gone backstage now, eating the money they have all gathered with the corrupt judiciary, they think that Nigerians are today in pains. Well-meaning Nigerians who have their children suffering today, buying petrol at 700 naira. Look at Christmas. Unlike Christmas of the previous years, people are suffering, and all they care about is say, we give you bags of rice. Bags of rice will not pull Nigerians out of poverty. Create enabling environment for people to thrive. Create business opportunities for people to thrive. They wouldn't do that. All they are focused on is on politics, on P2B aligning with Atiku for 2027. You see, PDP have realized their mistake. When some people talked about zoning to the southeast, some PDP people said, no, P2B cannot win election for them if it is zoned to the southeast. And they wanted to try out their power. They tried it, and it fell far below what they expected, because nobody expected P2B to put such a weight and crowd. That is why now they are still clamoring for P2B to come on board. If P2B is coming on board, it is only, for me, I would say, for my own opinion, I would say it's only on one condition. That condition is Atiku, we say P2B, okay, come, we'll give you a ticket. It is only on such a condition. But for P2B saying, I'm going to run behind Atiku again, believe me, a lot of obedience will be highly disappointed. P2B should stand his ground. Yes, it might be difficult. It might be difficult, very, very difficult for either parties to go head on with Tinubu and his dubious APC for their evil plans and agenda for 2027 to win election. But I will still believe that coalition might be the best way out. But that coalition should see P2B at the forefront. If anybody from PDP or any other party would lie behind P2B to form an alliance and coalition to take on APC 2027, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't be a bad idea. But for P2B to come and stand behind a man he stood behind in 2019, again in 2027, I doubt if that would work out. My brothers, let me leave it for now, this place, until I come on board again. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. God bless you. All right, guys, let's move on to the next person on the panel. The next person is Mr. Jonathan Kingsley. Mr. Jonathan Kingsley, it's good to have you here today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks to everyone, all the panelists and all the those that are in the comment section. I really appreciate it. You know, everything that was presented today, for me, I see most of them as being a distraction, you know, taking us away from the real thing. The real thing is the problem facing Nigeria. Peter Obi, you know, asking Peter Obi to come as, you know, to come on board, you know, to be Atiku's VP, for me, is also a waste of time. Peter Obi right now has one problem, one challenge, and one challenge only, and that is the Labour Party itself. That party, that political party, the Labour Party, is the one problem, one singular problem that could potentially stop Peter Obi. There's a saying from the southwest Nigeria. They will say that a man that leaves fire on the roof and then he goes in and sleep, you know the outcome. Your guess is as good as mine. Right now, Peter Obi is leaving fire on the roof and is going inside. It's like pretending everything is normal. Nothing is normal within the Labour Party. The problems are there. They are lying down. And by the time they start to come out in full force, it will be Peter Obi's albatross. Labour Party itself. Let's make no mistake about it. And he has to start dealing with it. Deal with it completely, holistically. Then, if he can do that, it will become apparent and clear if Peter Obi should still remain there or he should go ahead form another party, form alliances. He must deal with that problem. All those people, they are not going away. They are papas of this world. All of them, they are still there. They are waiting. And that problem is still coming. So the issue of all these people that are on that have won under Labour Party, the House Rep, the senators, they are big problem. And I want everybody to mark that. And I know politicians know this. And they are waiting for that time. That's the only thing I can say. If those problems are taken care of, for me, Peter will be on his own. On his own, can win any presidential election in Nigeria. On Wiki, when Wiki said that we will know who is in charge when the time comes, I just laugh. It's just gaslighting. Wiki is just gaslighting. On a normal day, on a level playing field, Wiki can't even win 50,000 votes, even in Rivers State. He can't even win 50,000 votes in that state. At this time, at this stage, when you hear any politician, any Nigerian politician saying he doesn't care about social media, just know that the opposite is the case. Of course he cares. Of course Wike cares about the social media. Social media will continue. It has been up to today, and it will continue to be their biggest problem. It is their albatross. They will carry it. Take social media out of the scheme of things in Nigeria now. Let's just pretend that, okay, let's take social media. There is nothing like social media, the presence of the social media, the forces that are coming through the social media. Let's just pretend that they are not there. It simply means Nigeria will just be the status quo. Everybody will have gone to bed. The shenanigans will just continue unabated. People will say nothing like previous elections. It is the social media that is giving them sleepless nights. It is the social media that is playing the opposition that the real political parties have refused to play because of greed, because of sycophancy. That's why you can see autumn coming out. If it is not greed, if it is not sycophancy, I want somebody else to come and tell me today, because autumn has become irrelevant. He's not getting the money again. Call it the way it is. Nothing is flowing to his side again. Don't be surprised, in fact, if before 2027, autumn is giving one appointment or the other. But first of all, this is it in politics. You must first of all pitch your allegiance publicly. This is the first stage of the process. The first stage of the process is you must come out openly and pitch your allegiance. He has done that now. Let's see what will unfold going forward. That is autumn's strategy. It is greed, it is sycophancy, and that is what is killing the country. Of course, looting is a career in Nigeria. Looting is a career in Nigeria. I submitted on this platform 2 days ago. I know that is the position of millions of Nigeria. Nigeria is a state, Nigeria is a Yahoo state. Just to put it bluntly. And if anybody has anything contrary to that, I welcome it. And then we can take it on from there. Why Nigeria? Because the person has to come that Nigeria is not a Yahoo state. Not just to say it. And then we'll take it up from there. Nigeria is a Yahoo state. It's a career in Nigeria now. We all know that. This case of Beta Edu is going nowhere. It is going nowhere. We all know that these people has nothing to offer in a normal climate, in a normal society. By now, the president of Nigeria should have come out and make a public statement. The media should have put him on the spot to get his comment on this. He will have said something publicly. But that is Nigeria. They will shield the president away from all this corruption. He will say nothing. You will hear him say nothing. You will not know his position. Nothing. And I submitted on this platform yesterday that there is no corruption that can happen, that nobody can steal 1 naira in Nigeria without the input, without the connivance, without the involvement of certain people. And those people, they are not many. They are only about 5 or 6 in Nigeria. 5 or 6 civil servant and public servant positions combined together. That's civil servant and political appointees. There are about 5 or 6 of them. It is impossible. We are no kids here. This is 2024. This is 21st century. Nigeria is moving ahead. Nobody can steal 1 naira in Nigeria without the involvement of these people. That is why the president will keep quiet. I put it to them. He knows about it. It's not possible for you to if you steal 1 naira in Nigeria without the involvement of any of these people, you will be in jail within the next 7 days. You will be in jail. Then you will know that they have. Then you will know that they have laws. You will know that Nigeria have laws. That Nigeria have laws that are working. But once these people are involved, then everything will just go. They will just let it, slip away. So that is where I will leave it for that now, Mr. Don't let me go beyond my time. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much, Mr. Elvis.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Let me call on Mr. Odua. Mr. Odua, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Niger Wash. Good evening, everyone in the house. Hello. Hello.
We're hearing you.
Go ahead now.
Can we hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So because today I want to speak some English, you will be checking in the back of dictionary. So the people in the panel. Wabeduzola. So as we are saying, as we are talking, for those commenters, listeners, and viewers, I greet Wahia Fefefe. So just as we can see, as I heard from one of our sisters that the Peter Obi should just join amalgamation of the new Atiku and Iwai. So for me, and one of our brother just called and said his support of those amalgamation and of Atiku and of Iwai. Well, for me, amalgamation is not a problem. It is very good. It is idea, and which that their idea I totally disagree on the matter of Kuyo. Well, if all of them come together and say, let's fight the common cause, which is the criminal INEC and the criminal judges, that the laws and which the legislators and the executives are benefiting from, that are not benefiting the Nigerians. The law we are made for Nigerians, not Nigeria we are made for the laws. It is their duty who have held the positions to say, I will protest. Go to House of Assemblies and Senate that if you people did not change this law, my mama. And for that, I'm totally agreed and with their suggestion. Our people should not forget that Egenogbera, which Atiku first contest in PDP and make Peter Obi his vice. The second time, which the result to Tinubu entering this office, Atiku still contest and did not remember, and they sacked Peter Obi from that party, which all of them were bringing money and bringing money. Now, we did not need Igwe to contest. We need the brain of the Peter Obi and Ahmed Dati to work the country to the position of technology. As we all understand, I know this my English today, we will be look for it in back of dictionary. And for those who will ask for the other people to interpret the meaning, because all dictionaries are not written by English language. So there are some dictionary that is written in Erere, which is in the brain. So like my own is written in people Erere. Thank you. For Peter Obi to go and become vice president in any party, we totally disagree. I did not want to use it is time of Igbo or it is time of the Benin, time of Calabar, time of Yoruba or time of Hausa. No, this is the time of Nigerians and the best brain to work for Nigerians. We have seen one of the best brain, Peter Obi and Ahmed. This is why when EFCC or when these people were contested, the EFCC could not deny Igbo as a criminal or those who are stealing Nigerian money. So because they try and all they are always, even some Igbo people leaders were trying to say Peter Obi was a criminal that EFCC to come and die Igbo, but they could not find those errors. Now, I love what is happening, the suffering that they are facing in Nigeria now, that it will open our way so that all of them will now know who to vote for when time comes.
How you say my interpret this one today now? Eh?
No, this is English that they are going to be looking for in the back of dictionary. Now, as Wike is bragging, everyone that have mad need to brag. But it doesn't matter. We will know who is in charge when the time is arrived. Because for now, they have in charge where that time we were hoping on court and because we were hoping on court definitely. But now we can no longer hope on court because we know INEC has been dead already. As far even if they change millions of them, not even Yakubu still remain there. The INEC is dead or wounded. It's only remain to be buried. Now, for we Nigerians, we want to be in charge. When I said we will know who is in charge. As Wike have told us that when the time comes, let Otom of Benue State support whoever I want to support. Otom is only one person. It is the decision of the Benue to say we will support those who make us to suffer or we will support a new idea. So let everyone has his opinions of his idea to bring out. They put practical for table so that we will have something to eat. So because country doesn't work on theory, on objective, it work on practical. If you did not do Imoto, the practical, there is no way for me to leave Imo State and go to Eko. I will be trekking, and 50 days, I will not even get to Eko. But because it is unpractical, that is why one day vehicle will not take me from Lagos State and drop in Imo State. So we want to put practical before them, that who do anyhow, we see anyhow. Run that way, I make another day, so I will baba. So that is for that. For we the Nigerians, because I know my time will soon finish. For we the Nigerians, we have make up our mind, we have make up our ideas. The only what I will advise Labour Party now, if they want that their party to be useful, or Peter Obi should call all the obedience and make a new party before 2 years to come. This year, if Labour could not resolve their issues, next year, Peter Obi and Ahmed Dati should form a new party. Since Sowore will not let that space to join them, so no problem. But they should just form a new party that is going to be fresh and put strong laws for those people that will be coming, and all the obedience will support. And see if 2027 we will not know who is in charge of the country, because that time we know that if you carry everything, if I carry fire, me I'll carry water. If you carry me I'll carry air. Thank you. God bless everyone.
All right, Mr. Odua, thank you very much for your submission. The way you add your dictionary with Bini and English, PG and everything, my people, somebody will interpret them for comment section. Maybe when we reach August CM time, August CM go interpret them because the year Bini well. My people, I say hello to God bless you. Thank you so much for your time with us. Please help us to press on the like button before we call on the next person so that we can take it from here. God bless you. My people, appreciate every one of you. Madam Martina Obasu TV, I saw your message on the comment section. It's very sad that that happened. Because we left a message on the group about 2 days ago because of some scammers that is currently going on, and we've decided that we should remove inactive people from the group. So fortunately, you were one of them. So don't worry. Please send a message to me on WhatsApp so that you'll be put back on it. So we know that yes, some genuine people will be affected, but that is not a problem. You'll be put back again. So yeah, we have a lot of people in the midst of we all fighting for a better Nigeria. We have scammers trying to scam my members, and I don't like that. So it's my duty to protect our people. So, and my admin that is doing this, I believe, say, know your number or your name on there. I don't know the name that you bear in there that you use in installing your number. Maybe that's why, but don't worry. All right, my people, I appreciate every one of you right there. If you know you were affected, then you pass through scrutiny for you to be back again, but not people like Madam Antina Obasui TV. So any other person that is affected that we know that you are not active and you are not known, then you are going to pass through scrutiny for you to be back into the group again, because we are tired of these people. Babo they work, Babo they chop. I don't know how they speak that thing. We are fighting for a better Nigeria, so people are adding to the pains that we all are already facing. Okay, I appreciate you all. Let me call on the next person to speak to, which is Oga CM. Oga CM, thank you very much, sir, for joining us today. Good evening to you. Please unmute yourself and talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. All protocols, please duly observed. Thank you very much for having me. Actually, it will just be a whistle stop. On P2B's whatever Labour Party, I go with what Jonathan said. Looking west, the demons inside is what they are planting. Just handle it the way in your usual P2B way. That alone will solve it. Now, let me start to laugh. P2B as VP to Atiku in 2027. Nigerians. You see, this is APC's gimmick. They will first of all float a headline and then come behind with advice. Look at that. Say, hey, if P2B go to Atiku as VP in 2027, we clinch it. Why can't they talk about petrol, which is 1,200 naira? Why? The rate we are going by before 2027, petrol might be 5,000 naira a liter. Is that not more important than P2B of 2027? Anyway, I just look at it and laugh. The funny thing is that APC don't know when it's a campaign season and when it's the time to govern. Every time it's campaign, they are still campaigning. What are they talking about? Obi is out of the way. Let them show their magic. Let them do their miracle. All those strategy will be hearing. You do this, you do that. It's nothing. It's just the thing is just I'm just laughing. Maybe they have to co-opt Samuel Otton. Otton is now a houseboy to to Wike. I think what Madam Rita said about Wike is what I will go with. Wike is not sure of himself, despite all the alcohol. Even the trouser where he wear self, the thing they come off for in West. When I look the picture, I say, now Wike be this. I be my eye they see double. I look and say, this one now, wow. He's still there like Omolanke person where they push wheelbarrow or where they push truck for somewhere. Forget all those ones. He no sure of himself. They are afraid. The guilty are afraid. So as per week, I don't have anything to say. And the issue of revelation that P2B was transferred to PDP, this, like what I really said, it's an old news. That this not supposed to make the headline. Even if without saying it, me where they here, they UK, I know. We all know. So coming to say it, maybe to prove to us that I get revelation is a scoop. Let me say it. Nothing will happen. In fact, I will even tell P2B supporters, anybody, don't reply him. Don't say threatening all this. No need. Some people are seeking for notice. It's a waste of time. So there's no point saying that. Then this Femi Falana take on Senator Natasha Akpoti. Now, wow. Most of these senior advocate of nonsense, they know this. Anyway, apart from Professor Michael Zeko, I respect that as SAN. Whenever I call him, I give him his Professor Mike. Ozeko Mavigi of the whole double
Your
doctorate
network, sir.
in law, Chartered Institute. Okay, now they hear me.
Yeah, is a pause
I mean, the one attack me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Okay, yeah. So anyway, it's only Professor Michael Zekome as a son. Oh God. As a senior advocate of Nigeria that I respect. So this Falana, I don't know what they are talking. What is he looking for to go and hold a brief? Rather than Falana talk about what is it called? Petrol. Is it not then that we are doing Jonathan must go or the occupy Nigeria? Why are they not occupying Nigeria? It's not that he's having a voice. I beg all those people they should go and enter house. We don't need we we are not interested in listening to them. Some of these things, if you just I look at it, I laugh. I know this APC is a gamble. What I'm trying to say is that I think election has finished. They switched up the IREV, say P2B didn't win, go to court. P2B went to court. They do the abracadabra. Atiku went to Chicago, confirmed everything is forgery, came back. Supreme Court dumped it. They didn't care. Now, Nigerians are crying. The issue I want to see is how can petrol not be 1,002? That is the issue. Not P2B is no longer on the way to them. What they are trying to do is maybe they bring all these mago headlines so that if P2B or Labour are reacting to it, to take the heat out of the latest arrival of Fulani herdsmen slaughtering people all over the place. They've resumed. So they just want to use this, to divert people's attention. This APC said they don't get shame. All these things are just their propaganda. Election has ended. They've claimed they are now in charge. Do something now and show what you can do. And you are still talking about what P2B should do, who will come. How many of them will be alive by 2027? How many? How many of them will witness 2026 when they will play World Cup? How many of them will be alive? And then they're talking of a P2B should pay with Atiku. Well, let me advise this as a sort of let me say this as a matter of principle. There is no political formula beyond bringing INEC, that criminal enterprise, dismantling it, and make it known that any election that is not uploaded is as good as it didn't take place. It's as simple as that. That ends it. How many people are contesting senatorial election? 109 constituencies, 109 senators. How many of them went to court to challenge it to Supreme Court? How many? House of Reps. Because they were uploaded. It's only presidential that they went to Chicago to dig everything. So the thing should be any election, even if they were short on that day, even if after voting, it could not polling unit is as election didn't take place. So we are not interested in all those something. I used to have an uncle. If you write a letter, give him. He said, no, they receive letter by hand. Go and put it through the post. He go give you an address. He said, I want to receive it normally through the post. So any election the result was not uploaded in real time is as good as election didn't take place. That should be the type of discussion I want to hear. In Ghana has so advanced that if they want to hold the election, presidential election, any year they are going to hold the election, it must be on December 8th. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. They don't care whether that day is on Sunday or Saturday or it doesn't matter. That day election must hold. And they so made it that between the next day, 9th, when they will announce the result, till think the end of 31st, every petition arising from that what is it called election must have been resolved such that January they swear in a president, whether a new term or whatever. So they are so perfect. It's like a clockwork. So whatever petition you are going to bring, because they know it's not possible, which petition are you going to? There's no rigging. So there's nothing. They are so advanced. That's why you can do it within a month. Everything is ended, whether petition or no petition. January they swear in their president, and it's constant. So Nigeria is still talking of INEC promised at Chatham House that they will upload real time. They didn't upload. It was hitch. There was glitch. When we tell them there's no glitch, they now said it's not binding. INEC can use any method of any all this wayo. See all these things, and I'm ashamed of Nigeria anyway. So in a nutshell or in summary, be good. Let him go and drink cold water and relax. All he has to do is that put an eye on what goes on in Labour Party. Let no let nobody offer you a drink which you are not interested in. That is the way I'm going to say it as a proverb. Don't take any drink in Labour Party that you are not sure of. So keep an eye in just Labour Party. Forget about what is Atiku for what. They are talking of you stole somebody's mandate. You are telling the person to let them stop that. Not anyway. Peter B as a gentleman, he knows more than he says. So people should not take him because Peter B might be somebody like what do they call them? Endoskeleton, in which the inside is the bone, like human being. We taught us in biology. The inside is the bone, the outside is the flesh, unlike exo, what you have in crab. So the outside is strong, while the inside is sick. So P2B is endoskeleton. He knows what he's doing. Let people not look at him that his skin they shine. He think that he cannot play the language of the street. Just forget about that. The man is no going anywhere. So in a no, that's why I will have to end it. This is just giving me, it's just comic relief to me. It's a comic. They don't know what to do. The issue in Nigeria today is petrol is out of reach for most people, not just the poor. Now, somebody from my own intelligence say by March, Nigeria will they may not be able to pay federal civil servants their salary. That's one. The third thing, Nigeria, what you have to look into is that I understand. I don't know whether it's true since I've not seen it on here. It might not be true that Fulani herdsmen are camping somewhere in Edo State, my adopted state. So you have to look into it and then see whether it's
Yes.
true or not. So
The information reached me, but I've not confirmed it all. Because the platform that carried the information is not a mainstream platform, it's just a blogging platform. So I'm waiting for the mainstream people to talk about it. And I'm also going to send my own bodies to go to check some stuff this week. So I'll report it back.
Exactly. Yeah. So to me, everything is still in the wind. It's just hanging in the wind. So it's not. So that's why I just want to me. Otherwise, I don't believe in all this nonsense. So that is the issue. If APC is serious, that is the issue they are going to be looking into. Not what happened in Plateau. And you are talking of P2P and 2027. Look at
1
the
minute,
Plateau. Go and thank you. That is what I want to hear. Where is the presidential proclamation on what is going on in Plateau? Nothing. What is happening about petrol or all these things? Dangote, EFCC. This is what we are waiting to have a update on. And somebody is talking of P2B Atiku. Who is Atiku? I beg, madam, excuse me, please. Thank you. Let me go. This is comic relief. I just laugh. I beg. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Augustine. May God bless you. Thanks for your submission. Okay, let me quickly move on to the next person, which is Gina Francis. Then we'll come to Black Panther. Gina Francis, it's good to have you here. Sir, good evening to you. Please, you have 8 minutes. Talk to us.
Good evening, and thank you, everybody. There was a topic I raised yesterday, but let me shed more light on it. In democracy, there is no one office that's supposed to be the overall God. That is why it's democracy. We have these 3 branches, and each one of them should act as a check and balance on the other. Example, if the legislative will come up with a bill, a law today that is against the Constitution, guess what? The judiciary, the Supreme Court, will, through what they call judicial review, strike that and tell the legislative that it is against the Constitution. Now put that to the side. How about when the judiciary errs, when they make wrong ruling? Guess what? The Congress, that's the legislative, has also what they call congressional censure to tell them, hey, you guys interpreted this law wrongly. And if it's a particular situation with any particular judge or justice, they can impeach and remove that judge. So there is no one office that is the final stop. Everyone checks and balances the other. So when I call on Ireti Kingibe to file that, I guess it would be essential resolution in the Senate against the judgment that denied Abuja their count, which is the 25%. Actually, that is something that they can do. And then, talking about that, let me talk to the senators, both the APC, PDP, any senator. You guys, I want to give you something that is good for you to have and not need it, and something that it would be very bad if you need it and you don't have it. And that thing is, you guys need to support this lady with this issue and come up with that censure on the judiciary, affirming that they misguided the law. Because it was that same law that in 2008, that same 25%, you guys saw the way it was ruled. And now, in 2023, it ruled the other way. So if a lawyer goes to court and wants to quote a precedent on this particular thing, which one will he be quoting? This 2823 or 2008? That's where you guys have to come up with your congressional censure. This Senate will step their foot on the ground, but I will tell you what happens, which is what you need, you all senators, is this. Once you have passed that censure on the judiciary, saying that what they ruled is wrong, it's not what you guys wrote. Once you have done it, guess what? Of course, Asarok knows that you guys can turn around the very next minute and use it to remove that man from office. But you are not going to touch Asarok. But you guys will hold it in your pockets so that Asarok will not push you guys around anymore. He will not threaten you guys, not with EFCC or anything. If he even shakes his hand, you guys will put your hand in your back pocket and say, hey, we got this. Which one do you want? So you guys will have a serious power over him also. Yeah, in as much as it might look like a gangster movie, but it is still that same checks and balances. You guys need your own ace, and this is your ace in the hole. Go ahead and pass that congressional censure, admonishing the Supreme Court for twisting the law, especially citing the previous areas where this law has been used. I think it was in Yaradua, 2008. When you guys have passed it, it tells the guy in Asarok that he is really standing on one foot. And it even makes you guys tell him what you guys want him to do at any moment, not him telling you. So Nigeria needs some sort of balance. If it's balance in whichever direction, that's okay. But do not think of leading this country into 2027 without clarifying this thing that happened in 2023. Because in 2027, will it be Abuja 25% is a must, or will it be Abuja is now a state? So that's the problem. And you guys don't want to leave that lingering, because if it's lingering, as a matter of fact, there should be no elections. Because anybody that comes with the 2008 ruling of the Supreme Court, which means Abuja is, in addition, conjunctive. And then another person comes with the 2023, which means Abuja is a state. Which one is it? So you guys have to really clarify this and let it be a part of that censure that you guys will place on the judiciary. And if you want to even be more Radical, you can pick on whatever judges that made those rulings and impeach them because they know better. But that one would be trying to be vindictive. Don't pick on anybody, but just make that general ruling, hold that general paper, and the man in Asarok will be answering to you guys. And you guys can help steer this country out of this ditch that it's getting into. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Gina Francis. I appreciate you. Okay, let me quickly call on the next person to speak to us. Black Panther, my brother, are you there? Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Okay, Black Panther, you're not available right now. I'll come back to you then. Let me go to the next person, which is give us a mandate.
I'm here.
Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay.
I'm here.
You have noise on your background, though, bros.
Yeah. Somebody's talking to me. I'm in a public place. I'll come out of there.
Oh, we should come back to you.
No. I'll speak now. So somebody, I almost scared the person.
Thank you. You have 8 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Although I'm not feeling very well because of this stupid flu stuff.
Oh,
Don't normally get it, but my wife gave it to me.
Oh, so sorry, brother.
I want to thank everybody who has spoken, and you have spoken very well. And I heard when you were saying, somebody was saying Obi should be a vice president to Atiku. But before I go further, I would like to thank everybody. I greet everybody out there, everyone that has spoken. Thank you all. And the commenters, Mama, thank you very well. Everyone, Miss Madam Rita, you've spoken eloquently well. And I want to say something here. You see, when I say something, like our PO Tomali Teller said, Nigeria lacks something. He said, we no longer have a critical thinkers. And our buttress say we no longer have a country. And I will say something, we no longer have people that love the country. It sounds contradictory, isn't it? We no longer have a country, and we no longer have people that love the country. The question I will ask there, were we really formed as a nation? Because what is going on now is resources capture. If you look at those heat areas, these people are going after the resources area that is going to, amount to a very bigger kind of money in the future. What the world will need in the future. That is what they are going after. And I want to say something again, that there's nothing bad in forming coalition with any other party, but it must be done in a way that is you should be the one dictating or thereabout. It must be more profitable to you because you are the superstar of the season. Because everybody wants to use Peter Obi to gain one thing or the other. And I want to give out information out there. These people have started on the 2027 election. They've started recruiting people that will go headlong in the social media and in the media, because they've already captured the media. Now they are recruiting people from our own source of information. They are recruiting people, and they are now around us. They are recruiting them. You see some people that before, they'll start speaking contrary to their own opinion, contrary to their own belief. Very soon, you start seeing them very soon. So I want to say here that we should stick to what we are doing. Obi is more intelligent than what you are reading. This is just like a propaganda, whatever. Mr. Obi is out there doing his thing. They are just speaking contrary to what he is even doing. So the question I will go to ask everyone now, what is the solution to the aberration that is happening now? I'll put that question to every one of us so that we'll start thinking. Because we cannot start seeing the problem every time. We all know the problem.
what is the solution, and how are we going to take 2027, and how we are going to take it headlong to make sure we take it back. And another thing I want to say here is that, you see, we have to plan. We have to plan. We can say Wike is talking this. Wike is saying one thing. I always say if people like this speak, watch the word behind their word. Wike is saying, I'm not afraid of the social media. Let me tell you guys, like I said, they have started recruiting men among those faces you see in the social media all the time. They started recruiting. Right now, they started recruiting. I'm very factual. I have to test and make calls, and one of them are giving me some positive, thought. So we should be able to start doing work now. It's not about speaking. We should start doing work and hitting very hard, because the country we are now, we might not see it any longer. Like I said, they are going to come harder on the Nigerian people. Nigerian people are going to get more hungry. But one thing is that the thin rope that we have, how long are we going to sustain that thin rope? If that thin rope gets broken in our mindset, don't you think that it might lead to something that has not happened before? In our mindset, don't you know the way we are going now, the thin rope that is there, we are all holding that thin rope so that the thin rope does not cut. The question I'll ask everyone, don't you think that that thin rope might get broken before 2027? Our sister came here. He said he sat down with a top military man. He sat down with that person. The man said, what will happen, the revolution that will happen, Nigeria, Africa, Nigeria have never seen before. That means there's something in that word. Many of us just briefly thought that thing. I held that word, and I pray she continue to come in and give us insight of what she deliberated, because we need that to know the direction on which we are going, because we need to start looking at words very critically and start analyzing those words. That is how the CIA, that is how many top, like what is happening in Israel, where Israel is going after these top Hamas. That is how it's happening. They look at their word, they go after them because they know that there's something behind those words. They are sending a message in that word to their people there. So we should be very tactical and critical in our analysis. And I want to say one thing. 2027, we ask again, will there be an election? If there is, what are we? How are we going to partake in it? What's the plan? Because even in America here, the social media is very critical in the election. Biden is going into the social media himself, seeking for funds and other things. So anybody that will tell you that the social media, no, I'm not afraid of them. They are planting people there, because that is the ball game. Information is now used as they are weaponizing information now. To everyone, I know some of us knew, but I am critically telling you all, they are weaponizing information now. So we should be very, not to dive into it, because they can sway us with information. Something that cannot happen, but they will put it in our heart. It can happen. But we should be very tactical and approach it in a way that we don't play into their game. All we should be asking ourselves, what is the solution? How are we going to get out of this thing? And my solution that I'm giving is that Nigerians, we should start more educating and start giving more information, because information, good information, arose the mindset of a man that is sleeping. Good information will arouse the mindset of a man that is sleeping. So we should start digging on information, give good information to our people in any way possible. We should start giving it. That is why you see that they don't want to give light to Nigeria. They don't want to give Nigeria energy. That is why I want to see most thing that makes democracy drive well, they don't want to give it to Nigeria, because Nigeria oligarchs, the Kaduna mafias, have captured the wealth of Nigeria. So how do we go out of this thing? It's no longer politics. They've captured the wealth of Nigeria. That is why they can borrow. When you are saying, don't borrow, they will keep on borrowing. What you cannot do to your own company or even to your own enemy, per se, in quote, they will go ahead and do it. Why are they doing this? Do they love their country? Do they hate their country? We know they hate their country, but why are they still going that route to borrow and borrow and borrow? It's because the wealth of the nation has been captured. Thank you.
Thank you, Black Panther. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission. Guys, I beg, make una help us press on that like and so that our voices can go far. Okay, let me come to give us a mandate. Give us a mandate is the last person on the panel. Yay, wonderful. Give us a mandate, please talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Good evening to you.
Hopefully you can hear me clearly.
Yes, you're good. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. The panelists, greetings to everyone. People on comment section, greetings to everybody. Happy Sunday. Is a blessed new week, the very first week in this year. Hoping it will be a wonderful week for each one of us. By the grace of God, in Jesus' name. I don't know when you say yay, is it because I joined in last or I mean I'm just kidding.
No. It means that everybody have given their submission. We are going on the final submission.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding here. So, well, I think Black Panther, you said something about information. I don't think Nigerians don't have informations. Nigerians have informations. They have information at their fingertips. The main thing is, what do you do with the information that you have? It is not enough to have information. What do you do with the information that you have? Nigerians have information knowing fully well that Peter Gregory won the election. Did they do anything with that information? Nigerians have information knowing fully well that Tinubu is a criminal, he's a drug baron, he has dual citizenship, he has dual identity, he has FBI files on him, he's a criminal. Nigerians have those information, but what do they do with the information? So it's not enough to have information. It is, what do you do with the information that you have? Cyber criminals all over the world can actually hack into your computers or into your phones because of information. Now, over here in the United States of America, they call something SSN. Some they have maybe your DOB. Some may have your DL. And once they have those information, they can quickly use those information to steal from you. I just gave the acronyms of those words. I don't want to call the full meaning of those words. I mean, if you live in the United States, you understand what I'm talking about. Now, hackers are able to penetrate once they have that information to steal from their victims. Nigerians have information about the last election. Nigerians know who won the last election. Nigerians know that the person sitting in power is not their president. They didn't vote him into office. Nigerians know that he did not win 25% from Abuja. Nigerians know that the man in Asurok was selected by Mahmoud Yakub. Now, and somebody just confirmed it, like we've been saying here on this channel, that Wike rigged the election in River State, and one of his person just confirmed it, that they changed the vote of my own president, His Excellency Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, for PDP. But that person is absolutely not even complete. He also lied. They changed the vote of Mr. Peter Gregory Obi for Sangolere Amoda Tifnumbu Okoremi Obasheyi. They stole the election and gave it to him. So that man lied also because he's scared, he's afraid of his life. So Nigerians have information, but what are they doing with the information? At least Nigerians have information that Beta Edu just stole from there 3-point-something billion naira. They have that information, but what are they going to do with that information? Nigerians have information that 3 different female that were ministers of the humanitarian ministry stole over 800, maybe 800 billion naira, if my stuff served me right from the last that I saw, and I think I share with this channel. So Nigerians have this information, but what are Nigerians doing with the information? The information that you don't work on will end up becoming useless. We are reformed by information. Information transforms. Information reforms. Information revolutionizes people. But Nigerians have information, but decide to sit down with the information until the information becomes stale in their hands and they cannot do anything with it anymore. And that's why you see today the likes of Autumn can come out and say that in 2027 they're going to support the criminal drug baron, certificate forger, the man that has a FBI case file on him, the man with a double identity. They're going to support him in 2027. Nigerians have those information. They know that the man is not even fit to be their president. He's not even their president because he's not winning the election. Now they got information from Autumn. What would they do? Now Nigerians that lived in Benue, they know that Autumn cried out during his regime how that the S-men were buying his own people. But today, Autumn is going to support that evil political party that was spying his own people. That is information right there, my brother. What are Nigerians going to do with the information? Nigerians will sit down. Information is gold in the cybersecurity world where I belong. Information is key. What do you think attackers look for? Attackers, they look for information. Russia can easily attack Ukraine because of what? Information. Russia does not need to be present on ground in Russia in Ukraine to attack Ukraine. They only need information. Israel was able to intercept some nuclear weapons of Hamas on the air because of what? Information. So as the world progresses, cybersecurity is progressing. What we now deal with is information. The owner of this channel will not allow you in once you click on the StreamYard link until you show your face. What is he looking for? He's looking for information. So Nigerians have information like they are wealthy. Nigeria is wealthy, both in money and in everything, both in information. But Nigerians just sit down and allow those wealth to vanish from their hands. So Nigerians have information, Nigerians know what to do, but doing it is their problem. And so sometimes when we say we should educate the people, it will surprise you to know that in the African sub-region of the continent, Nigeria is the most educated nation in the African race. You have a bunch of us here in the United States, some working with FBI, CIA, intelligence, some places that most African indigenes or citizens cannot enter. And it's not with pride. I say that with all due respect. Then you will find Nigerians there. I bet you, if you chop around FBI, chop around CIA, you will, if you before you count 10, you must count one Nigeria, either Chukudi, either Akim or Usman. You will count one Nigeria. But one thing is, back home, Nigerians are dull. So it's not about the information. It's about what will the people do with the information that they have. And it's so sad because even today we are giving them information, making them realize, like we said here, I said it here before New Year, that the first name of these people is to loot, their second name is to loot, their third name is to loot, and their fourth name is to loot, and they'll continue to loot. And that's why you can see a man that easily ran for an election some months ago in Kogi State. He gets a lot in Dubai. He's celebrating his 50 years birthday today. I asked myself, is this guy, does do Kogi people don't have information? They have information. Would they prosecute these people? Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll be here to keep giving Nigerians information. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the time. Nigerians have information, but information are becoming stale in the hand of Nigerians. Arise, people, and take what belongs to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Give us a mandate. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Madam Origin, thanks for calling back again. Please talk to us.
Yes, please. Oh, God bless you all. God bless this wonderful panelists. Thank you for this wealth of knowledge, wisdom that is being disbursed to our people. We remain a great people. We remain who we are, irrespective of the fact that these people want to paint a picture of who we are not. One day the world will see the true Nigerians. I thank you, Engineer Francis. In fact, I think it's Engineer Francis. Thank you, sir, for your wealth of knowledge and, how you come out, whenever to lend your voice, lend your wisdom to, what is going on in Nigeria. I still beg to, I beg I beg to disagree on you on one aspect. When you speak, you're speaking to a perfect, polity. You're speaking to people that have what it takes to change anything. But what we have is so opposite. We have a group that they have inside of their hearts, they don't have the willpower to do good. That is where the problem is. They don't have the ability, capacity, or willpower to do good. And that brings Nigeria into a big problem. That is why we are facing the problem. I wish they are who you think they are. Then they will hear what you're saying and they will do. But we don't. So I bring this, I come here every day. These people I'm speaking to, this my youth, they feel, you are not many, but you can do it. Some of you are ninjas, and I beg, I know that one day what you have inside of you will come out.
Okay.
I use you guys as the eagles. And that is why I scream and I say 2027 should never happen. Please, this is a distraction. They want to bring us to start thinking 2027, what can we strategize or what can we do? There should not be a 2027 because you can't play, it's like a snake and the eagle. A snake on the ground, when the eagle cannot come down to fight the snake on the ground. I use a python, for example. It will just squeeze life out of the eagle.
Thank you.
But the eagle knows what to do. So let us not think 2027. Let us think, what can we do now? Do the intercept, whatever that can stop this one-way evil that is going on so that Nigerians can breathe. Thank you so much, Mr. Nigeria. God bless you. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, madam. Thank you. All right. I think somebody else were calling in earlier on. We got a call earlier on from Gingerbread Man. All right. God's power. Thank you very much for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Evan. Good
Thank
evening.
you. Thank you, sir.
I want to say God bless you for everything that you've been doing. And I greet everyone's on the panels, the commenters, and our well-wishers that are listening to this our wonderful, programs. I just pray that the labor of our Lord will never be in vain. I think I partially listened to when somebody said that people are propaganding to see if Peter Obi can collate or maybe can join those PDP, party called PDP. I think my take on that, just like there's a parable that goes like this. You cannot put on the old wine with the new wine. And sometimes when I see the way these satanic people the likes of Atiku. I don't just know if they really forgot something at the office. This is somebody that spent 80 years in the office, 80 years as a vice president in the office. He could not be able to do anything. All what they do then to embezzle and cage Nigerians, turn Nigerians into their pockets. The lives of Atiku are one of those people, allegedly, that makes our power sector not to be stable because they know what they are gaining from it, from this their gen plant and all these things. Now, if we may ask ourselves, did Nigeria really need such kind of people that want us to remain in darkness? I think the answer for everywhere meaningful Nigeria is no. I think we should please enter house and go and relax, just like Babangida. You understand? So that is what I'm saying. And my advice, Peter Obi should not join anybody because these people are their old wine. Peter Obi is a new wine, so we cannot mix. There's no point. We cannot mix together. Let them go and rest and relax. Peter Obi have what it takes to rule Nigeria, so we don't need those people to be assembled with them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, let me quickly pick another call. Okay, I have Madam Tammy here with us. Madam Tammy, thank you very much for calling in. I'd like you to talk to us. Guys, help us to press on the like button. I beg now, the beg now. All right, Madam Tammy, you are not picking. You know, I don't like returning calls and people don't pick on time. Let me call Gingerbread back quickly, you know, if he's there. Please bear with us, my people. Okay, Gingerbread Man is not available as well, so that's fine. Let's move on to the next person. At least I tried my best reaching out to people. I would like to start with the way it is right now on the panel. You know, okay, Bright Asamuta is calling. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Bright Asamuta, my brother. Thanks for calling. Happy New Year to you. Please talk to us. You have 2 minutes, please. We are rounding up now.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Nanja Watch. Happy New Year to Nanja family, Nanja Watch family. I just came across the broadcast now. I've not been at home. I think from what I learned, understand is like some persons are advocating for 2027, and it's like the game is already starting beforehand. My candid advice, is just this: anybody, whether it's been Peter Obi or whatever politician in the Nigerian space that is vouching for 2027, I think the person does not wish well for any Nigerian. The person is not wishing us well, because it's like I said before, it's like we are finding ourselves in another loop whereby we'll continue.
You have so much noise on your background, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you have so much noise on your background. Can you move out of there, please?
Okay, I will. So it's like we find ourselves in the same loop. So I don't think any form of election under INEC is advisable. I think what we should be thinking of now is how we should first of all put ourselves together and have a mind of understanding the situation of Nigeria. That should be our topic, so that we can inform the people of what is really going on around us. I don't think anything election, we should forget about it.
Okay.
If not, we are going to still find ourselves in the same cycle. Thank you.
Be like, say my baby, they cry for them. Go give her food. Go give her food.
Exactly. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Love of God is my strength. You are calling back again. Please talk to us, madam. Make it brief, please.
I don't like calling back. I know when I talk once, I want to finish it. But I want to quickly say something. Yes, we are talking about 2027. I want us to look at this thing very well. These people, number one, I think they're already getting ready for 2027. But I want us to look at it this way. Are we ready to go into another election? That we are not even ready, nothing has been done. We have not even focused our attention on the House of Representatives, where they can bring out a new law that is going to guide the electoral people that will go out and vote. Have we done that? Have they changed the law? Like what my brother was talking about, the law, the Abuja law of 25%. What is the new thing? All those things, we need to even look at it before we even think about going further with this Nigerian government with another election. And I want to say, even when we are looking to go into another election, we are not looking for someone like Atiku, who has been there for 8 years and coming back again. We need new people. We need new blood. We need people to change our country. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Okay, let's have a final submission, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you. Now, we're only going to do 4 minutes on this final submission. So, everybody, please keep to your time. I'm starting with Bob Gisco. Bob Gisco, sir, please unmute yourself. Give us your final submission, 4 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Good to be back again, my brothers and sisters. In fact, we've heard it all from our various speakers. It all borders on what shall we do to have a better country. You know, every woman in Nigeria today will believe with me that the country has failed us. Our leaders has failed us. Since 1960, we got our independence to date. The country has gone backwards. It went 50 years backwards under Buhari. Buhari came on the mantra of change, that he was coming to take Nigeria to the higher pedestal, that Jonathan destroyed Nigeria, that it is the time APC takes Nigeria to the El Dorado of paradise. But unfortunately, the man who APC shut down Nigeria because of, in 2012, when Jonathan tried to remove subsidy from petrol, precisely on January 12th, I was in Calabar that day when I bought fuel, 114 naira per liter. Nigeria was shut down completely because of the removal of subsidy. And the same man who called subsidy a scam came on board and later said that it is no longer so. And Nigeria was subsequently thrown into the dark ages. 8 years of Buhari was very, very hellish. It took Nigeria to doldrum. Nigerians are really suffering it because of that one man who promised to make Nigeria better. And look at our lives today. Those of us abroad, it is not easy for us too, because insofar as you have people back home, they are also suffering what they are suffering, because you won't be there working and your people back home are starving. We work and we send our percentages back home. If you had a good government that creates jobs, that takes care of his people, my brother, I think everybody will have his own share of good quality of life. From Buhari's 8 years of backwardness to another man who has no vision, a man who just gave us a Christmas Day message that we continue to be hopeful of his government. So many women in Nigerians has come out to call that his speech as worthless. And truly, it is very, very worthless. But nobody is hopeful on this government, that lacks focus. They have nothing for us. Well, it is very, very obvious in the next 4 years, Nigerians will continue to suffer this. And worst of it all is that currently people who are buying petrol 700 per liter, it's not going to end there, because insofar as our economy continues to go down, the naira continues to soar high from 1.2, is going to get to 1.3, 1.4, If you tell me it's not going to climb up again, what indices do you have to say is going to come down? We have no indices at all under this APC government to show that the economy is going to improve. All they care is about themselves, how to stay, how to embezzle public money. Look at the corruption going on under Tinubu's government.
Thank you.
And the man has not come out to say anything.
Thank you.
Well, we are hopeful. Let us continue to support ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob Chisco. It's good to have you on this panel today, sir. It's been a while. We're looking forward to having hearing your voice more often, Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, let me call on Madam Luke. Madam Luke, thank you very much for your patience, man. Please give us your final submission, 4 minutes. Okay, Madam Luke is not available because we can't hear you. But meanwhile, let me pick this call quickly. Madam Tammy, thanks for calling in. You have 2 minutes. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, sir. Happy Sunday, sir.
Thank you, ma. Please talk to us.
Happy Sunday, all the panelists. And good afternoon, good evening. My name is Tammy.
Thank you, ma. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, sir. All right, sir. Thank you, sir. What I want to say is this. Please, P2B is not joining any Atiku. Atiku will not use my senior brother to shine. He won't join him. P2B is standing on his own with the labor. Even if he do another party, they will still find a way. It's like the bee looking for honey. So he's not joining. Atiku don't have anything to offer to Nigerians. He's only himself. So P2B is not joining. That is one. He's be on his own, and we're going to support him. And we're talking of 2027. We've not even started the 2024. They are talking of 2027. My friend called me today from Lagos. Frozen chicken is almost 4,000 for one. Life is 8,000. Before the 2027, will there be human beings in Nigeria again to vote? So I laugh. 2027 is still very far. Let us leave 2027. And P2B is after how Nigeria will work, how Nigeria, the citizen will live and have life, not this their shamble rigging election. Then we kai ogogoro sapele water man is a failure. He has drowned in the ocean. He's trying to see if he will see anything to hold, but nothing to hold in the ocean. He has drowned. It's a failure. The same APC in Rivers State that he sent his thugs, PDP thugs, to beat Tonyo Cole, tear his dress. Is that same APC now is going. The cancer APC. That's why I call him Mana Cancer. He will soon kick the bucket with the cancer. Ogogoro man. I don't take him because he's a motor park thug man. Have you won any case since he said he's a lawyer? He's a motor park thug man. Thuggery. And then this government is INEC and the judiciary, Professor Mumu Yakubu. Their government, Yahoo government, Boropos government.
Thank you.
They don't have anything to give.
Thank you, ma.
That is my own submission. Thank you for picking my call now. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Bye.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Okay. All right. Let's move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you. I don't know if Madam Luke is still there. Okay, Madam Luke is still not available. No, I posted. That was a caller, Madam Irene's Finance. So we don't give callers public time because there's a time on the phone. Okay, let me move on now to Mr. Jonathan Kingsley. Then I'll come to Oga CM. Mr. Jonathan, please give us your final submission. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thanks to everyone there, to all the submissions made so far today, all the callers, everyone there. Thank you. There was this PDP man that you presented earlier, the one that said Peter Obi, and that they wrote the result for PDP in Rivers State. What is said is not a news. We all know that. Even the baby in the womb know that. That is not news. What he should do, if it's really serious, which I know he is not, I know that he's a sycophant. He's only looking for his own. They are not feeding him well, like a baby crying now. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And he wants to use what he has to get what he wants. If it's really serious, compile all your evidences, all of them that you have, put them together in a format that you can now present it to the appropriate bodies. Go to the media, present your evidences to them, come out. Not all these flips where you are just passing around, gaslighting.
Mr. Jonathan.
Mr. Jonathan. Yes.
Sorry if I may interject you.
Yeah.
He has an evidence.
He has an evidence.
Now it's not a news. It's not a news. It's only that the story is not complete. Because the dear right is of PDP, it was for APC. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is that let him go to the appropriate authorities. Because whatever you say now with your evidences, it doesn't matter. Take it. If you are really serious and you are sure about it, go to the media. Go and meet an investigative journalist. Go to BBC. Present it to them. Go to the world. Let us see. So all these ones they are doing is just a waste of time. And for the Nigerian media, of course, we all know also, there is no media in Nigeria. There's no media. They're just wasting our time. Nothing. They play 2 events. We didn't see them do nothing. How many of the senators, how many of the House rep, how many of the governors, Nigerian media have gone far to put them on record? Because make no mistake, it is this House of Rep that will want to be a governor in 3 years' time. It is this House of Senators that will want to be a governor in 3 years' time. It is these senators and governors that will come out and say they want to be president in 3 years' time, if at all there will be any. And you don't put them on record today so that let us see whether they will flip-flop in 3 years' time. That is what journalism is all about. Put them on record. They are doing nothing about that. That is the state of Nigerian media for you. See, talking about 2027, it is APC trying to set the agenda. They are setting the agenda. That's what they are trying to do. Put people in that state of mind for 2027. Anybody in his reasonable sense cannot, even any politician that comes out and be talking of 2027, know that is a trash. Is a trash without the needful being done. It's just a waste of time. It's as simple as that. Finally, I will talk on the economy. Nigeria is rich, but broke. Nigeria is broke. There is nothing. There is no money. What is coming is staggering. It's going to be staggering. The gullible themselves, they will be surprised to their marrow. They will be shocked to their marrow. There is nothing on the ground. They will let them wait and see in the coming months in 2024. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Your voice is going far. Trust me. I appreciate you for your analysis. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all right there, my wonderful people. Okay, let me come to Oga CM. Oga CM, thank you, sir. Your final submission, 4 minutes.
Thank you, Niger Watch. I think I'm quite happy today. I will use these 4 minutes to thank you, Niger Watch, for giving us this opportunity. Like I always say, insofar as you are coming out, we must try to come out to support you. They said the glory of a king are his followers, in my language. Without the followers, without the subjects, the king we won't have the full dignity that he's supposed to have. When you look back and see followers, that is the king.
Yes.
No, that without a kingdom, there won't be a king. So make we be the kingdom. Why you be the king? Then Jonathan, I thank you very much. In fact, today you people made my case easier. You and Mother, you and Mother Rita. Will I say when I go to talk before me, self, so that the day where I go just my own, I just to come laugh APC. You see, these people are really stupid. So which means they are concerned na Peter Obi and the Atiku. Petrol, 9 Nigeria. Petrol, 9 people they talk now. Plateau is on, they're harvesting what I call them, harvest of a human being. Now that should bother a serious government than to borrow money. The talk of Peter Obi and the Atiku. How many of them go there alive till June? Where the talk? Petrol, that is, you see, these people are really shameless. So that is to tell you what they think. You see, I forgot this. The other headline: Peter Obi should be accountable for the campaign funds. Now their money, waiting concern them. Peter Obi no chop 75 billion where he leave for Anambra. Now he go come the deep hand for Labour Party where they know they give shishi. These people, in fact, sometimes they not even evaluate within them they talk. To be honest with you. And though I wasn't here when Black Panther and they give us a Monday talk, and I think Madam, we are saying the same thing. It's just to me, this type of headline are to laugh. I don't have anything, just to laugh. Happy to so even if they want a P2B should be accountable for what? For which money? It should be accountable. Money they miss. Let them tell us how much they miss and trace it to P2B. Let's see. These people they don't have shame. See, like Jonathan said, what is to come? Because somebody will reveal this to me from Owerri. Federal civil servant, he say, look, they don't know whether salary, then go pay salary by March. And you know what it means in the federal level. See, all these things, they are thinking that Nigerians are docile. Well, maybe that time, even if fuel is 1,005, you feel no see money buyer. And by the way, they say what is ready now, like where in Imo State said, even to take money out of the bank is a problem. Now your money, not be say this thing, just go and take it out. They say go to these people what they say by the roadside. POS. If you go to bank, you will POS. So when you go POS, if you are not careful, if you want 50,000, they give you genuine 22. The remaining 28 will be fake naira notes. Something is happening in that country. You don't know. That one another problem. And you go pay what do they call it? You go pay commission. So if you want 10,000, you have to withdraw. Then go right and say you don't withdraw 12,000. So 2,000 are their own, 10,000 are the thing where you go take. This not exchange rate naira to dollar. This naira to naira. In fact, Nigeria, if anything, no shock on I go no say Delegiwa was right where he said Nigerians are unshockable as at 1986. Say Nigerians are unshockable. But let's see what is going to happen. Nigeria Watch, thank you very much. Today is just a comic relief to me. All the headlines. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you very much, Augustine. I appreciate you. I want you to know that. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. My brother Black Panther, please give us your final submission, 4 minutes if you're there. Okay, let me go to
Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Okay, thank you.
I want to say something here. You see, what our elder uncle said concerning the Abuja status and every other thing. You see, when I started this year, I said, I'm going to really do it on the constitution and the economy. You see, everything we've been saying that change this, change that, all bound down to the road of what? Sitting down together to have a new law. And all of us here agree that there's no how you amend this 1999 military decree that you will get sanity out of it. It's not possible. Because who are the people going to do it? Is it the people that are benefiting from it? No. And one other thing I said here, you remember when after the election, I said one thing. I said the Labour Party chairman, if he wants to prove me right and make me have good mind towards the party itself as a whole and himself, and he will prove me right that he's not playing the politics that they are playing. I said, let him sit down and have a press world conference to talk on how the election went and how the whole thing, everything went, and how they spent everything so that the people can know that these people are accountable to the people. They should bring that as a reform in the Nigerian political atmosphere, but they refuse it. And when other people, if your enemy wants to come down, it is that which they know they don't do, and you yourself don't do, they will capitalize on it and come after you, and that is it. They'll make it a new atmosphere for you to now be questioning your own party that you love, that you want your leader to come through. Now, the Labour Party has not done anything. And I want to boldly say here, the party leadership said most of them are having court cases. My brothers and sisters all over Nigeria, when will the court case end? When will we see the Labour Party representative in the Senate start to speak? What will it benefit you if you gain all the money and you lose your nation? What will it benefit all of them? What will it benefit you when you get all the billions and you go back home, you don't see your brothers and sisters anymore? What will it benefit every one of them? What will it benefit them when they go back home? Your gas is sold for 1,000, 2,000 naira. What will it benefit? What will be the value of the currency you are struggling to get in the National House? Why don't you fight today so that your nation will rise up to be great tomorrow? Now they are sitting down. I believe here stand. The madam in Abuja have sworn allegiance to this president. All the Labour Party representatives, if they want to prove me right, let them come out and speak. All of them have coerced with the present day political dispensation. They are going then to take what they are going there to steal, take from the Nigeria, not what to give to Nigeria. I stand my ground and I speak to them. Why have you not spoken up something about the Constitution? Why have they not spoken something about the reform in your so-called judiciary and electoral reform to strengthen it so that nobody can steal from it? And if you want to speak on it, let us now talk on the foundation and the promises of the forefathers to give us a great nation. You people have not done it. You don't want to do your constitution. You want to go along this side. This path will only lead to destruction. This path they are going will only lead to destruction. And I want to stand my ground for them to prove me right that what they are doing will not lead to destruction. The Labour Party members, the hierarchy of the Labour Party, I stand my ground today. You are coerced with the government, and there might not be any country for you to hide. There might not be any platform for you to hide. And I say to Peter Obi, it is high time we start to know what is happening in the party. Take charge of the party, change the party around so that we can start believing in it, so that the new Nigeria can emanate from that party. Because the party is not doing what naturally party should be doing. We don't know what went wrong. The world have not known from the party what went wrong. They have not given us a strong blueprint on how the election went through, on what happened, and what we want you to do things right, because we want a new Nigeria. We want to be doing things right. And now your enemy will come and tell you, how did you spend your money? Now, have you spoken to the party members how you spend your money, how you funded the party, who gave fund? Have you spoken to them? No. That was why I was speaking that day. I said this will come forth, and it has come. The whole thing will rub on you as a party leadership. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Thank you. Thank you very much, God Black Quanta. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Oduwa, please give us your final submissions at 4 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let me say something, because our people always said that don't think of 2027, don't think of 2027. Please, we need to change that idea and start telling people, start fighting the structure that will make 2027 a better thing. And those people that are saying this, they are not even in Nigeria or in Africa. The country they are living in 2023 or 2024. Now, those ones are talking of 2050, 2000, 20 this, and they are saying Nigeria should not talk about 2027. My dear, stop deceiving yourself and deceive others also. Tell them that 2027 must come, and people must be alive to witness it. So don't say, oh, they will not be alive. Everybody will be alive. Even these people last more than as you think. So Nigeria 2027, everybody should begin to get ready to make sure that we, the Nigerians, are in charge. Just as Wike said, we will know who are in charge. That is what we urge you, Nigerians. Be in charge to change your destiny, to change the country for your betterness. We don't want you to begin to tell us fuel is not 3 million, the other one is now you cannot buy something in the market. Whereas you sit them inside house, you don't want to vote, you don't want to protest, you don't want to do anything for you to live a better life. Who will come and do it for you? And when the INEC is announcing wrong result, you don't want to come out and block any INEC office and say, this is not what we vote. And you said, don't worry. Or when the criminal judges are making a defensive errors, and you don't want to go and block any court and say, court, we did not do this. You people are liar. Nigerians, start preparing for yourself in 2027. It must come, you will witness it, and your children will witness it, your great-grandchildren will witness it. Prepare yourself for it now. Those said, I will baba ukpawu. When all die na die, according to our broken in the South. So when we prepare ourselves, let us prepare ourselves to make sure that 2077 the elections must. Or are you preparing for military to take over? Since military are not taking over, so election must come. And this what they call their laws or constitution is what they still have. So you are the one to change the constitution now before that time. You are the one to keep on occupying the street, occupy the judiciary houses, occupy the legislative houses and other areas so that the country will go for your favor. But if you refuse to start clapping hands for those who are stealing from you, who don't want to give you road, who don't want to give you electricity, who don't want to give you, make sure that work is in your land, who don't want to make your grandmother in the village or in the city to have a better food, if you start clapping for them because you want to go to restaurants, it is less for you. I'm not of the business. So it is for you to take your destiny. If you want to believe on those prophecies or those pastors and the bomb that is lying to you, that enable you not to talk, it is left for you. But if you know that you are suffering, fight for your freedom. Thank you. God bless everyone. That is my submission.
Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris. Hello?
All right. Thank you.
Mr.
Thank
Harris. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Mr. Harris?
Yes, I can. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I want to make just a comment on the last
Okay,
submission.
go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
please, I don't think it is appropriate to say something just for the sake of saying it. I don't think so. When you say 2027 should come, nobody is saying 2027 should not come. When you say it should come, give us the basis under which 2027 should come. Is it under the status quo? Make it clear. Don't be nebulous about it. Don't be vague. Be clear. Is it under the same status quo that 2023 ran, or certain things must change? You have to clarify it. But to just say that 2027 must come, I don't think it is appropriate. Thank you.
Okay, please, just an addition.
Okay.
Watch, if you permit me 1 minute. You see, my own reaction to that 2027, like Jonathan said, I believe, it's not that 2027 won't come. What Nigeria should insist is that any election that is not uploaded in real time is as good as it didn't take place. That's all. That's all we need. P2B did, the obedient did, there's no campaign. Everybody saw it. If they had uploaded the result in real time, we shouldn't be talking. Who is challenging Senate? If you say 2027, that time they say go to court again, and they will just insist that it must, any election that is not uploaded in real time is as good as it didn't take place. It's as if so no result from that polling station because it wasn't uploaded. So that we don't need to say in the midnight you are TPEXing, you are doing this. That is what you do. If you say 20, if in fact they should insist that one. Let's Nigeria watch. Let's insist the next election, which is a do election. Any result that did not get uploaded is as good as it didn't take place. Now let us see how the rigging will come. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That is the preparation we need.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Augustine, for putting that through as well. But meanwhile, let me quickly move on to give us a mandate. Give us a mandate. Please give us your final submission, 4 minutes.
Thank you very much for the time. Do appreciate everyone. Well, 2027, I don't know what else Nigerians can do in 2027 that was going to make a difference for what was done this year. I really don't know. Uh, Dr. CM, you're saying that result not uploaded in real time is as useless as not election not taking place. Well, I wish Inyango Koro and Samani Bolaji will go, and their senior brother Ariwola can tell you that as time progresses, what you are saying may virtually not make any difference. With all due respect, sir. I don't know. Hey, Shoyinka has given Nigerians expose. Is a graduate. They will do graduate again. Abracadabra. As it runs now, who owns judiciary? Who owns DSS? Who owns CFCC? Who owns the military? They go do graduate again, and nothing that Nigerians can do. The way out of all of this quagmire is radicalization. But I will not preach that on this channel just to respect the platform. Nigerians have information to deliver themselves from the hand of these people. Would they rise up, activate Sri Lanka? I don't know. Because, okay, somebody just came out in Rivers State telling you that they wrote result for PDP, and that result counted in the election. They went to court. The Supreme Court of Injustice affirmed it that the man that rigged the election is the president. In quotes, what more are you looking for? Now calling for Peter Obi to come and give account of how money was spent and all that. Well, it's a good call, but how important is that for me? Well, very important, but needed by who and for what? That I don't know. The Peter Obi's campaign run basically on volunteering. People give money on their own will. I'm not saying they cannot make account. They are bound to make account. But one thing is, we that owns the house should not also help our enemies to amplify their weapon against bringing down the house. Remember Lamidi Apa and the likes of them, Arabambi. Let's not help the enemies to amplify their weapon to bring down our house. The last time I checked, my president is in Ghana now, speaking to Africa. But I don't know. Abure, you've had the call tonight. If you feel there's anything you need to present to the people, even though you've just all of a sudden gone into hibernation, I don't know. You may need to come and speak to the people. I think Labour Party has a chairman. That chairman should probably be speaking to the people. But I know that Mr. President, His Excellency Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, is a man that stands tall. He's a man of character, competence, and compassion. He has given more than what you feel may have even used for the campaign. But I mean, with all due respect, all I'll just say to the Labour Party and an obedient is that do not help your enemies to bring down your house. Be careful to the calls that you make sometimes. Our calls should be to Nigerians and how we can actually get out of this quagmire and this painful situation that we are in today. But 27, it will come. I mean, obviously, if Christ has not returned back, then it will come. But what should be the call? Should Nigerians truly go for an election 2027? In my own opinion, no. Do not go for any election. Let's see to the fact that things can be done properly, because institutions have been broken down. You cannot even trust them. Who do you want to trust? In fact, let them bring an angel from heaven to come and conduct the election. that angel will be corrupted. With all due respect.
Thank you.
As much as he remains where he is today, these guys cannot do anything good for the nation. Nigeria needs more than what we are talking about today. But thank you very much, everyone. Have a blessed week and greetings to everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me. I appreciate you, sir.
God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, everybody, for your time with us today. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us coming.
Please, can I say something?
Yes, quick, sir. I'm rounding up.
Yeah, just like as I said, because our brother Jonathan said how. That is why I said Nigerians 2027 is something that must come. Nigeria should start occupying the streets now. If they are suffering, they know that they need a better land for themselves, better life for their country. They should start occupying the streets, occupying the House of Assembly, occupying the senators, occupy offices and houses to demand for a betterness to law. Those people are the ones that make the law that can change anything. So even judges' houses, in court, they start to occupy every of those spaces to demand for a betterness of something.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, many of them are quiet now. So we are doing our part here. So that's the most important thing about it. I appreciate every one of you. I want to use the opportunity to thank every one of you for your time.
Hello. Sorry, I was sleeping. Hello.
Oh my word. We called you so many times, Madam Luke.
I know, I don't know.
Okay, give us your final submission. 4 minutes.
It's going to be brief, I promise.
Okay,
sorry about that. I didn't even hear Mazarita, my sister, talk. Oh gosh, I was so carried away after lunch. Okay, so I agree with what Mr. Odua said. 2027 is now because your criminals took 20 years to prepare for stealing Nigeria where it is now. I don't really care whatever people see. The problem with our leaders, I don't care whether it's Labour Party or PDP or whatever. They're very docile. In fact, they are the replica of what the people they lead. I remember when the time when that Big Daddy or what was it, Yes Daddy thing came out, and I watched the way Obi was dodging around the subject. I would have come on and said, yes, I said it. Do what you want to say and whatever you want to say. There is nothing wrong with what I said. This man was dodging up and down the whole place. He couldn't even back up what was said. It was doctored. It was this one. My dear, you need to come out and stand firm. Then nobody going to do nothing about it. The other one called Atiku, as soon as Deborah's case was, he now sided against the people who killed Deborah. The next thing, he pulled his tweet down because he didn't want to be lambasted by the Northerners. So you see, we are not even truthful to ourselves, and our leaders are not courageous enough to even stand up by what they say. There's nothing I will say today, even if you videotape me and tell me, I'll say, yes, I said it. For whoever is offended, sorry, but that is what I said, and that's what I said. You stand by your truth. So I agree with Mr. Odua. CM says, oh, we're worrying about and the Plateau State. Well, they're not doing anything about that either. What do you want them to do? The parties who are supposed to be for 2027 will not show their faces until 2026. And for one reason, the Lamidia Papas and the Arabian Bees will have enough time to infiltrate the party and wreak havoc there at the very end. So what do we do? It's the youth that we have to work on. These parties that are supposed to be showing up they should start talking to the youth and telling them why it is important for them to do what they need to do. But in the final analysis, somebody said it right. Are you going to control Arewola? Are you going to control the Okoro Justice Young? Are you going to control the Mario Delise? So if you cut off the head, the body will remain rotten. And as things stand now, there is no way Tinubu will not come back into 2027. Come hell or high water. There is no way. Until that radicalization comes to place. And there's a total uprootment from head to toe. But who's going to lead it? Like they always say in the Bible, who will go for us? Everybody doesn't want to bring their neck out, but they want to reap the benefits. Nobody wants to die, but everybody wants to go to heaven. So yes, 2027 is now. But how do we go about it is the question. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Madam Luke. Thank you very much for that last submission there, and it's powerful as well. Yeah, I will support that. With the way things are going on right now, Tinubu will certainly come back in 2027, except, I repeat, Nigerians turn up. But the way we are silent right now, Tinubu will come up. He will rule for 8 years. Except Nigerians stop him now, or stop the judiciary or whatever, because everything that will make him win 2027 is already put in place by him as we speak right now. The judiciary, the INEC, the every angle, talk about it. Is it the House of Rep? All of them. So I don't know how they're going to do this. Maybe that's why they're talking about collaboration, you know, to work together with Peter Obi and all that. For me, with Mahmoud Yakubu still there, the head of INEC, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's just like somebody saying that I'm coming to remove Oga CM from this panel. And the only way you can come into this panel to remove Oga CM from the screen is through me. Because the buttons to remove Oga CM from this panel is with me. So you now, you are angry. Oga CM must leave this Nigeria Watch today. He must leave. He must leave. Nigeria Watch, post link, make I enter. Post link. Then I post link in entire year. I want to remove Oga CM. Then remove him. Then if I'm corrupt, the person where you want to remove Oga CM, if you remove him. If I'm not corrupt, you don't go fit. Or rather, if I'm biased. So INEC, any election that will happen in Nigeria must go through INEC. Abi will not change the constitution. We never change an Abi. He must go through INEC. So Mahmoud Yakubu go still turn off BVAS. He go turn her off. You don't see anything do. Because if you do one before, you don't see anything do. And apart from that, in case you guys are not aware, 2027, drastically, 65% of Nigerians that put in the effort for Mr. Peter Obi will dropped. That's my statistic. I don't know about you. It might be more. Many of them will not leave their house at all. All these 1 million one-man march, 2 million one-man march, these things will not happen ever again. Write it down. Some of you might doubt me now. No, Nigeria was ready, they talk. Tell me. Yes, it will not happen again. Then me, myself, why they talk to you so, I cannot guarantee you that everything when me do so, I'll fit do them again. No, I'm a human being now. Blood runs through my veins. So, I can talk about them, say, okay, 100% to be dedicated, say, Peter Obi now so you want to come out again, you want to rule again, and every satanic group of people will cause the pains that you and I are facing today. They are still in the same power. They are still in the same seats. They have not changed their seat. They have not changed their trouser. They have not changed their shirt. They have not changed their cap. Then you can't say, I can't put all the effort against, say, Peter Obi must win. No. It cannot work. Let's be realistic and be truthful to ourselves. Peter Obi must come out to address these things with the obedience. Because the only thing Peter Obi have right now is the obedience. That is the fact. Some of you might not accept it. The only thing Peter Obi have is the obedience. Apart from his integrity, obedience. The people. As we speak, Peter Obi still have the upper hand amongst other politicians to control the people. But, a big but, a very, very big but, 2027, Peter Obi will still not win. Yes, if everything remain like this, no. 99.9% Peter Obi will still lose that election if you go into it again, like this, the way it is. That's how it works. Just like woman where they pursue come off for husband house. They can't say you come back to your husband and the same character where they do where your husband take fair pursue you carry and come again. You know, since they'll pursue you again for the second time. Or husband, where wife run leave. Everybody can't go bed the wife, say, okay, don't worry, your husband don't change, we don't talk to them. So the same agbeurism character way they do for us, you carry and come again. You know, say the woman go run for the second time. So that's what it is right now. 2027 is already pre-designed to fail. Thank you very much, my people. That is all I have to say. Remember, I talk and since I know I talk now. I just wanted everybody to give their submission first.
Mr. Elvis, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
You said something. If I may respond to you, you said everything is in place and they will turn off the beavers. Did you notice they're not even using the beavers anymore? They are just competing. They're just competing in the bush.
Anything by team, they'll do it to stop it. I only just mentioned beavers. I know there are so many things to mention. Anything by thing, they'll do it to stop it. So,
exactly. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we are captured in Nigeria, my people. When I think this thing, sometimes it looks like a joke, right? Meanwhile, they talk sometimes 3 hours, they'll do, make we close, make we close. It's not easy for me as well to come here. It's not easy at all. If you say a lie, buy full tank for your car, go drive around across social media. Tell me everybody that were talking during that time for Mr. Peter Obi. Tell me if 99.9% of them never enter house. Go find out to yourself. Everybody don't enter house now. Everybody don't move on. Some of them change their channel's name to another thing because they use Peter Obi build their channel. Why some of them don't enter house, they don't start another job. Some of them they say waist trainer for WhatsApp group. They say all of them don't move on. So that's it. The same way, some of the obedience have already moved on as well. The same obedience that you or Peter Obi or me or us are going to depend on. Many of them have moved on. Yes, I walked through some platforms. I joined some lives on Instagram and other places. I try to bring what is happening in Nigeria. People just, I beg. That's not what we are discussing here. We are talking about someone. They don't want to hear it. They are not interested. People have moved on. Sometimes when I say this, some people come here to say, no, people have not moved on. They are only just quiet. They are thinking. They are still thinking. Let them continue to think. So for me, I'm just doing my part. Whatever that is going on in Nigeria, I'll bring it here. We'll talk about it. But 2027 have been pre-designed to fail. Except something drastic happened. And what is that drastic thing I'm talking about? A lot of this department must be reformed, starting with the INEC, the Judiciary, and many others. The lawmakers as well. Just imagine, look what is happening right now. The lawmakers are quiet. So who do we really need to cry to now with the things that is happening in our country? So it's crazy. So I'm sorry, guys. Unfortunately, 2027 is already preparing. In fact, in 2027, don't bath, juice pomade, rub, corn rub powder, warming up to fail. I'm telling you, to fail politically is already warming up. Now, so all of now, you still do, hey, wrong, go left, wrong, go right, wrong, go left, wrong, go left. You 27, you say, no, judiciary, no, we'll first start with, and they cannot do this to us. God will punish them. God will punish them. They'll not say, okay, let's go to court. We'll not go to court. You go see us say, hey, Ariwala, maybe you know they did that time again. They say, don't set the brother for grand nabi or a pikin. That one go see your coach shoot pepper for an eye, Now God go punish them. Listen, God not punish any of them. Yes, God not punish any of them. We're in big trouble. That's what I'm saying. I'm not here to mock those people that live in Nigeria, but if you know you're hearing my voice right now, you live abroad, be grateful to God. Yes. Hold on, sir. Be grateful to God. Don't look at the money you have in your account. Just look at that comfort that God gave to you, that privileges that you have today. Be grateful. Be grateful to God that Boko Haram or terrorists or kidnappers will not knock on your door. Be grateful to God. Be grateful to God that your kids, your children, your wife, your husband, your relatives here are all safe. Just be grateful to God. Just imagine the heartache that people in Nigeria are facing right now. Just imagine. So it's really sad. Black Panther, you wanted to say something, now final some they give
Sorry, thank you. I just want to say a second. You see, Nigeria Watch has really spelled it out. It is black and white. To every panelist that is sounding very palatable. Let's do this, we do that, we do this. With the level, with what we have on ground now, you can never have the Nigeria you want, no matter how you do it, except you go the left, we call it left wing, except you go the left wing to get it. Without that, with this constitution, ain't nothing going to happen, bro. Nothing. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Yeah, apart from the constitution, even though they amend the constitution today, nothing is still going to happen. They'll manipulate it. One thing that we must understand, for those of us clamoring for a change of constitution, we should understand that even though they actually change that constitution for you today, there are people that is above the law that will alter it and you cannot do nothing about it. I'm telling you. They'll change them. How you want me to change them? They'll tell you, you go even by yourself, right? And say that's what you want. They'll change them. Tomorrow, somebody will step on it and you go tear them anyhow. You can't still not do anything about it. Tell me what you want to do about them. You want to take the person go court? Or what? So the constitution, yes, fine. Change it, do this. When these corrupt people are still in power or they are still there, my people, let's end it here. We have a long way to go in Nigeria, but I'll continue to pray and be hopeful that Nigeria will be better in my time. But while I'm waiting for Nigeria to be better, I'm grateful to God that I and my family, we all reside in the United Kingdom. Yes, we all are British citizens, and I'm grateful to God for that. I'm proud of my Nigeria passport, don't get me wrong, but I'm extremely proud that the United Kingdom government look after me without no hindrances. They give me security. They give me joy. They give me everything. All you just need to do is work hard to live the kind of life you want to live in this country. But my own government in Nigeria, they don't care about you. But this lifestyle, they are living it with their own family. It's pathetic. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel today. I'd like to appreciate Mr. Jonathan Kisley. Thank you for your time with us today. Thank you, Bob Chisco. Thank you, sir. Augustine, thank you. Black Panther, thank you. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much. Madam Luke, Madam Rita, thank you very much. God bless you all. I appreciate you all. Oga, Mr. Oduwa, thank you very much for your time with us as well today. And those of you that came that already left the panel, Engineer Francis and many others, thank you. Those of you that called into the show today, thank you. And those of you that I could not pick your call, please understand with us, we don't select calls here. We ask people to call in when nobody is giving the submission. But unfortunately, I noticed that many of you always call in when somebody is giving the submission. And the reason for that is because some of you are watching us like some minutes behind. So you are not really, if you are watching us with the exact seconds of the life, you will know when someone is talking and when somebody is not talking anymore. But some of you are watching us, you pause, you went to the kitchen to make pounded yam, you come back, you play again. You pause, you will do this, you pause. So the time you just see, say maybe seeing the give submission now, say, it's okay, thank you, Mr. Najawash. just okay, make a quick call in, not knowing that Mr. Augustine don't give his submission finish like 30 minutes ago. You the call in. So we don't pick calls like that. Because I can't pick your call now, for example. I'll be telling my panelists, Black Panther, best stop. Somebody there for you want to talk. We don't do that here. You know, so please, whenever I say people can call in, if you're watching us live, then you go hear me, then you can call in that time. Now make some of you now the miss opportunity to give your submission here. Not be say with the select people. I know the select people to pick their calls, and I know the select people to come to the panel. I post the link on the comment section. Now, who first reach them, now they come to the panel. Please, let's learn to manage ourselves here, because I've been previously accused for this. I've never posted a link to people privately. I just put it right there. I try to take everybody equally. You know, and another person still right, may I quickly address this one before I go. The person say, info they like to they join us. Although somebody first talked this thing like a year ago or so, but somebody else brought it again that if you like to they join us for our panel, you know, in all go school like that. And that's also big English now they speak for you. So, and in the shame to come they speak pidgin. Now I say me they speak pidgin most of the time here. You know, it doesn't matter, you know. Although I understand when some of us our self-esteem is low, for you to join this kind of group, you already, you know, in advance feel intimidated. You know, so Black Panther go intimidate me today with English or give us a mandate, or you know, you understand. So, but I want to use the opportunity to let you guys know that if you join our panel, you don't have to speak English. Just come. Pidgin English is part of our language as well. Come here, say, my people, now well done. Oh, okay, make we talk about what they happen for our country. Everybody will understand what you're talking about. You know, please, you know, come in. We want to hear from more voices. You know, don't think. Although I've addressed you, but I will not mention names here. You know, but just come in and speak to us. You know, even though that 1 minute you spend just speaking TikTok, you know, then let's take it from there. So people did this plan away, go to school, but they like to talk with Pigeon as well. You know, so what are we talking about? Mr. Oduwa, you know, where they talk to us here with Pigeon all the time. He goes school, you know, and the way he want to communicate with us be that, you know, so people just need one for that. So you can come in, please come and talk to us. Then those of you on the comment section and those of you that supported us today, thank you very much. I appreciate you all as you all supporting this channel all the time. May God bless you all. Michael and Amaro just dropped this now. May God bless you, sir. I really do appreciate this. May your pocket never run dry. May this 2024 be a wonderful year for you and all of you that is organically and genuinely supporting us on this platform, either financially, sharing, liking, and otherwise joining the panel. May God bless you all. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do, for being there all the time. I appreciate you. Madam Iris Finest, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, Madam Iris Finest, you left a message there with tagging my name. You say, I always get same feedback. That's why I was sending this message to them last time I was in the panel where said Mr. Elvis. Oh, right, you see now, and I don't know this thing. In fact, I put this your message for screen. You see now, I think say now, I don't know see they get them as well. Yes, I'm very happy. Yes, we need to address it. No, yes, I noticed the last time you came to the panel, you were trying to, you know, get the attention that anybody can come in and all that. Yes. Let's, you know, the panel is for everybody. Just come, talk to us. More use pidgin talk might be. Forget English. Just forget English. Don't be intimidated. In fact, apart from English or panel and all that, don't allow anybody to intimidate you. Nobody's better than you, and you are not better than anybody. That's how my parents brought me up. That I shouldn't see anybody that they are better than me, and I shouldn't think I'm better than anyone. Just do your lane. Me, I do my lane. You know, is the best thing. I appreciate you all right there, my people. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Kawalele. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Luke, once again. Thank you, my wonderful people. Oga Chris, top lane. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Scene TV. Thank you. Thank you, my wonderful people. Anthony Ola, Mr. Tony Africa. Thank you. Peggy Modi, Patricia Nofe, my dear sister, and many others right there. Maka E, I can see you as well. Thank you, my wonderful people. Please do your part. Press on that like button. Help us to share. For those of you that are going to be playing back this video later on, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I'm here or any of us are here, so that we all can talk about the things that's affecting you and I. And God bless you, my people. I'll see you guys again tomorrow by 6 p.m. Bye for now.
Wake up, Nigerians! Your nation is being destroyed by politicians. Many politicians. Them days lie. Many politicians. Them they thief. Many politicians. Them they cheat. Many politicians. Now so they thief. Politicians, it don't do, we don't tire. We no go let you now quench our fire. I say, we go rise, we go fight for our rights. Enough is enough, we are taking a stand. No more silence, we are raising our hands. We go expose them one by one. Them no get no place to hide in Niger. Many politicians, them they lie. Many politicians, them they thief. Many politicians, them they cheat. Many politicians, make una hear my story. Now something where I no understand. When Danfo driver become politician, Okada rider, when he join politics, he start to steal. They promise change, but not lie them they talk. They promise prosperity, not lie them they talk. Them they steal our money, them they build mansions. We they sleep for the street with no food to eat. Yeah. Nigerians, are you watching what is going on right now? These heartless and clueless politicians will run our nation down while we are watching. If we don't do something now, they will destroy Nigeria. They buy expensive cars, jets and yachts at the expense of the suffering of Nigerians. They use millions in celebrating birthdays. So we must rise now and end this regime of thugs. No trust judiciary, them they lie. No trust politician, no trust judiciary, them they thief. No trust politician, no trust judiciary, now so they cheat. Dear Nigerians, we must unite and take our nation back from the hands of these political charlatans. No trust politician, no trust judiciary, them they lie. Them they thief. Them they lie.
Láti sọ̀rọ̀, I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, go to biza. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan akànbí. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. show me love, oh. I go show you love, oh. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, eh. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, oh, kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan. They do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí. Sábà mẹ́la. Anybody. Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti finishi. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.